Last time, by the way, we got some pretty cool stuff. We got the ability to do the infinite high jump. It's pretty slick because at first I thought it was just a one-time, well, not a one-time high jump. Like you use it once and that's it. But I thought you had to recharge after you landed. I thought it was like you use the high jump and then when you land, you can use it again. Turns out you can just keep using it forever. You never need to touch the ground when you use this thing. So it's pretty slick. I imagine, I don't know if anybody has ever done a randomizer of this game, a Circle the Moon randomizer. But if they have, I imagine, what is it? What is it? There we go. I imagine if there is a randomizer for this game, then you could do some pretty wild shit where if you rando into getting the high jump super early, you could probably just like shotgun to the end of the game. You can pretty much skip everything at that point. Pretty amazing. All right, so there were some other things I wanted to check. I think we already checked the area to the right. And I think we also got the pickup that was up here, because I think there was a pickup up here that we previously could not reach, but now we can. Yeah, we've already been up here. We crashed the witch. There she goes. But of course, we can't go up here. Like we can, like it looks like we can squeeze through there, but we really can't because we have no way to be squeezing through in midair like that. So this area to the right remains unexplored. And I think we said there were, oh, that's right. Okay, so there's a couple things. There's the bell tower, I think, in the outside areas, and then there is the, oh, what was it? It was like the battle arena, which is directly north of us. So those are both like honest to goodness areas, like next areas to explore. We entered them, they gave us the title screen and everything. Those are like honest to goodness areas that will probably have new scary monsters in them, and I don't know which is the correct way to go, but one of them is going to be the one we want to do. So what I think I will do, I'm going to look on the map to see if there's any other areas that we've yet to fully suss out, and I think I see a few. So I'm going to take the shortcut that leads as far west as possible. Oops. I'm going to pick that up, yeah. I'm going to go ahead, yeah, let's take the shortcut area, or like the waypoint thing. Oh, that's not this. Oh, yeah, whoops, wrong door, wrong door. So we're going to take the waypoint. Do I want to go through this one? No, I need to go... And that high jump, though, is so cool. And extremely useful. It's just so useful, man. So, let's see where this leads me. But I want to go as far west as we can take it. Kind of a shame you can't, like, choose which one you want to exit out of. But it's pretty inconsequential, honestly. It's pretty quick. Is it? Yes, this is the one. So what I want to do is I want to eventually explore the kind of central column area that you can kind of see on the maybe like the southeast of me. As the crow flies, and then southwest for that matter too. Both vertical areas that we didn't ever get to fully explore out. So let's do this one first. Of course, this door is still closed. Although it's like flashing. I wonder if that means we're approaching the ability to unlock it soon. Also, what's cool is that we can get back very easily if we needed to. So no longer is this like, oh no, it's a one-way street. It's like, nope, we can just climb back up. Because again, infinite high jump. It's real slick, man. Real cool stuff. But what I'm more interested in is the area just to the right of us. There's a little tunnel area just to the right. Ouch. So yeah, let's explore the area just to the right of us. There's like a tunnel area. We've been through plenty of times, but there's a point beyond which you can't really easily go in much higher. Oh my god, that's right. This is a thing too. Ouch. Bear punches don't feel good. And naked spider lady spitting on me. I mean, naked woman spitting on me is not a thing I never thought I would ever say during a Twitch stream. Maybe different kinds of streaming platforms, but not a Twitch stream. How much damage? Oh, that's pitiful damage. Oh my god, that's just adorable, honestly. Oh my god. Oh, maybe you can just kick it off. I didn't think to do that sooner. Yeah, man, the daggers, I just don't like the daggers, man. The damage is just pitiful. I guess the daggers are nice if you're fighting something that has literally 1 HP, like the Medusa heads or the bees from minis from like a week or two ago. But for anything substantial, it is laughable. This ability is so cool. It's like a reusable Shine Spark. Without the, like, plowing through walls, obviously, but still, it's really, really nice. Also, I should be hitting all the torches I see, because I would love to get a better ability, because I picked up the daggers by complete accident, and then... Oh, no, well, yeah, I think that's what it was. I picked them up by accident, and then the ability that I had, like, fell off my character and went into a pit that I could not follow. And I was so sad about it, man. I was so sad. What's up, Focus? Yo, the axe is what's up, man. Yeah, I mean, the dagger has moments where it's useful for sure. And actually, I'll ask your opinion, Focus. What's your take on the stopwatch? Because I thought the stopwatch stopped enemy movement, but I used it once and enemies were still moving. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? So I'm guessing some enemies are immune to it. Kind of makes sense. But I was very disappointed, so I find the stopwatch to not be really worthwhile at all. The holy water is quite good. I like the holy water a lot. But once you get the axe, for me at least, for my money, the axe is where it is at. Alright, so we got that one. Let's go, I guess back down. Yeah, we have to go back down and then kind of meander south and then eventually start heading west again. I want to know about the stopwatch. Yeah, because I'm assuming it's a mechanic I have yet to understand. I thought it stopped enemy movements. Oh shit, but in Symphony of the Night, didn't you have to do something with the stopwatch? Oh shit, you're right. Maybe if it's a spoiler, maybe I shouldn't know. It slows enemies down. Oh, okay, so it does still have a effect. So that's good though. So some it freezes, others it slows down. So it is still good then. I mean, slowed enemies are still good. Or a slowed enemy is still easier to deal with than but not bosses. And that's the thing, I don't really use magic items unless or the utility items unless I'm fighting a boss. So that's the other bummer aspect of the stopwatch too, is that I'm like sacrificing the more useful use case. There's a lot of times where I wish I could like quickly dash away. And I'll like turn around and try to do that, but sometimes I'll flub the inputs. And I'll just like turn around and awkwardly jump. So an easy dodge maneuver would be really neat. An easy dodge move. So yeah, so let's go left. Let's climb our way up a little bit. Oh shit, but except that's... Is that a area I cannot traverse? Oh, I might need to go all the way up. Yeah. Because I think this is going to be the area where it's too small to jump through. This one right here. Yeah. Okay. Shucks. Okay, well, that's okay. It's an easy fix because we can just do this. And it's super easy and I freaking love it. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Some bosses have some very annoying aspects, so... Yeah, I guess that's the thing. If you use the stopwatch to help deal with the little fellas. Or just, like we discovered not too long ago, use the ice force field ability, and that also wards off the baddies, the small baddies. So we want to go up one. And then go further east. Or, I'm sorry, further west. Same thing. And keep an eye out for the axes or for the holy water. I would take holy water as well. Beggars can't be choosers, as we say in the industry. Focus, what's your opinion of some of the other Castlevania games in the series, by the way? Because we, of course, have the Advanced Collection. I have every intention of eventually playing all the games in this collection. It might take me a while to get around to all of them. I tend to jump around to a lot of different games. You've probably heard me say that I'm going to be playing more Skate 3 pretty soon. After that, we're going to do some RimWorld. That'll take a while. So it might be a while before we get back to more Castlevania, but... Order of Ecclesia, Harmony of Dissonance, those are still very much on the list. Even Dracula X, even though I've already played Rondo of Blood, Dracula X would also be nice to play through. It says there is something else, by the way, Alex. Good, yes. Oh, this is your only 2D Castlevania game. Interesting. So you've never played Symphony of the Night or Rondo of Blood, because I mean you've heard me simp for them repeatedly. Those games are masterpieces, especially Symphony. I mean everything you've heard about Symphony, surely not just from me. It's all true. It's all amazing. Okay, you played one of them for like 2 bosses. Okay, you played a little bit of one of them. Well, if it was Symphony, then you probably already know. You probably don't need me to tell you this, but yeah, Symphony of the Night is a really a special game. Yeah, 2 bosses of Symphony. God, if I haven't made it abundantly clear yet, I hardcore simp for that game. Love it. Absolutely love it. No shame. No shame here. No, I'm not gonna hide my Symphony of the Night boner. Impossible. Impossible to do. And ethically correct. Oh, there's my axe. For a second, I thought the knights dropped the axe, but then I saw the sconce that I had broken. What's up, Elgaso? Elgaso's with the end of this one, right, Elgaso? Elgaso says, Alex, show that boner. Be proud of the boner. Embrace the boner with both hands. No lube. Well, maybe a little bit. Ouch. Talking about boners, I'm getting hit by, and I'm running into balls. There we go. Curse of Darkness, though. That's the thing, I've never played a 3D Castlevania game, and I feel like I should try them. Because, yeah, I know there's the Lords of Shadow games, which I guess were like PS3, Xbox 360 era games. And yeah, I've heard of, I think you've told me about Curse of Darkness. It's a pretty good series. Kind of sub-series. It'd be nice if Konami were to maybe consider doing more Castlevania games at some point in the future. I think the most recent ones were the Lords of Shadow games. But, would be nice if they were to make more 2D or 3D or something. I'll take anything at this point. Pets with evolution. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. For Curse of Darkness, that is, right? Thrust it proudly into the air. There you go. That's right. For all to see. The cursed ring, by the way. Elgaso, have you seen the chat roulette video where there's the guy going around as Kermit? And he randos into this one girl. She's like, "Oh my God, Kermit, I love you. You're my favorite." And he's like, "Oh yeah." I can't do a very good Kermit voice. He's like, "Yeah, I got some for you." And then he shows her cucumber. It is very silly. It's very cursed. I got something for you. I can't do a good Kermit. Why am I even trying? I'm embarrassing myself. I have to meander quite a bit to get to that vertical area, don't I? It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Maybe I'll get more health. Maybe I'll get more magic. Who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah. She was like, I didn't want this, man. He was like, I thought you said you loved me. She's like, well, not you, Willie. Oh. One of the streamers I follow, like, they were talking about that clip, and one of his mods made him an emote. Like, he like sent him the file for it. He like added the emote on his stream, like while this conversation was taking place. So they added like the part where the cucumber appears. Honestly, she did. And I can't say I blame her. I'd be a little bit upset too, honestly. But like the part where the cucumber appears and he looks up, they saved that as an animated emote and got it down to the right format and everything. So added that as an emote, and he's like, all right, I'll add this as an emote, but man, Twitch might not like this. They might banhammer this one after the the review process, right? So he's like, all right, good point. And he sends him another version of it, and the other version, the pickle is pixelated, and it looks so much worse, honestly. At least when you can see the cucumber. At least we can see the cucumber. You know what it is. I mean, we know what it looks like, but we know what it is, so we don't have to worry. But when it's pixelated, it's like, oh no, I don't know what this is, and that's worrisome. Nothing that ambitious. No, well, No, as funny as it would be, I would feel bad because that's a lot of work for something that I wouldn't want to add to the stream. Because yeah, I would worry about it getting banhammered. I mean, I don't think that Shanna would get banhammered, but it would you know, be an unsavory mark against us, so to speak. So it's like I wouldn't want to mess with it. So it'd be too much work for too little gain. Although it was a searing hot meme. So it was very funny. But the downside, of course, is that it's hard to clip moments like that because that's mostly like a chat activity. So I don't think it would be a thing that you could really clip out of it. So you really couldn't get much content, you know? Content with a capital C. Well, we've already gotten the card from this guy, so I don't got to worry about him. The Nakey Lady, the Nakey Succubus. I remember you, Nakey Lady. Ouch. Motherfucker! I remember this happening a lot last time, where she kept knocking me out of the room. There we go. I was gonna say, I knew she didn't have a lot of bite. Or a lot of health, for that matter. Alright, so what's up here? More health. One of these fools knocking me into the health. That's such a sad health pickup pose. Usually it's like triumphant and defiant. Yeah, we got the health, the HP max. Now it's like, oh, HP max. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm injured. Our team is yet to drop a card, but he dropped an item, another cursed ring for us. So we got more max health, which is good. That's probably the one I like the most. Kind of wild to think we have almost as much magic, maximum magic, as we have HP. And of course, heart is the one I probably care about the least because I rarely need that many axes and such, but still, it's nice. But I think that was it for the optional areas. Let's go to the bell tower then. To the bell tower we venture. As I think the battle arena is where we're supposed to go next, maybe. I don't know, but something about the battle arena and the really scary enemies we had to fight to get there fills me with the not the best feels. It makes me think that the battle arena is for big-time gamers. And let's be honest, fam, at best, I'm a medium-time gamer, so I don't want to overstay my welcome here. So we'll putz around a little bit in the clock tower, or the bell tower area, see what that has awaiting for us. Maybe by that point we'll get another couple levels in, get some more experience, get some more equipment, and then maybe by the time we finish whatever awaits us there, we'll be able to go back to the battle arena and be less scared of what awaits. Because man, those were some scary baddies. I said scary bodies, but scary baddies. Let's go this way. We gotta go up and around. We already killed those guys for their sweet, sweet cards. So yeah, I don't really check it too often. Experience, 20,000. Okay, so out of curiosity, how much experience am I getting for killing these guys? Probably 1. Oh, actually, no, we get a couple. Could get like a couple hundred, right? Okay, that's kind of nice. I know for a lot of these games, if you just keep fighting the same enemies over and over again, and you're like super over-leveled for it, the amount of experience you need to level up next obviously grows, but also the amount of experience you get from certain enemies shrinks. So sometimes, you know, you might be fighting like an enemy that normally drops like maybe 50, which is a lot at level 1, but if you're fighting them at level 200, they drop 1 experience. So it really discourages you from farming just mindlessly. You have to be smart about what you farm. Like how they don't disappear, they just eventually take whatever vector they're going and just follow it all the way through. Made it to the arena. I did. Yeah, we made it, and then it was very scary, and I did not go very far. In fact, you can see on the map exactly how far I got. We got to the area just outside the arena. It kicked my ass because there's that other succubus enemy that does like 180 damage per hit. It's fucking brutal. And I set foot in the battle arena and said, this place scares me. I want to explore a little bit more, and that's when we found the bell tower. So we're gonna go to the bell tower for a bit. Where the arena does not play around, man. I was like, I feel like I'm under-leveled for the arena. I think I need to come back later. And it might be later today. It might not be that much later. But yeah, I felt implored to hold off on the battle arena for a minute. Place is scary. It's probably meant to be scary. I'm guessing it's probably one of the final areas in the game. We are approaching endgame times. So I need to go... Well, really, I just need to go back to the bell tower. Or, well, I just need to take the shortcut that leads me back to the bell tower area. So yeah, let's go back this way and go up. There we go. Okay, so I kind of have to loop around. Just got to go back to the waypoint area, back to the bell tower. We'll see what that awaits. Now, knowing my luck, the bell tower is going to have like a very inconsequential dead end. Maybe it'll be like a couple of rooms and it'll dead end at like a health pickup or something, and that'll of course imply that the next proper area is a battle arena, and I'm going to be scared. I mean, I'm already scared, but I will be even more scared. What's up, level 98 Wizard? What's up, buddy? I'm Castlevania, man. Never heard a bad thing, but I've never played one. The thing about Castlevania games is that there's really... Well, I guess there's a few things. So there's the 2D games, and then there's the 3D games. So the 2D games are the ones that I like. And there's two flavors of two-dimensional Castlevania games. There's the more traditional Castlevania game, which is really going to be like Castlevania 1, the original Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Castlevania 3, Super Castlevania 4, Rondo of Blood, Dracula X. A lot of those games, they're much more linear. There are maybe some branching paths with the levels, oh, if I take this exit, I do this next level. But if I take this other exit, I go to this next level instead. But still, in the traditional Castlevania games, the goal is to get from the beginning of the level to the end of the level. Usually there's a boss battle at the end. It's, oh, I took the wrong path. I'm a dummy. I'm a dumbass. Usually there's not, like, a lot of trying to find where to go next. Usually it's not a lot of, like, exploring. Usually it's a matter of do some platforming, fight some baddies, and get to the end of the level in one piece, and fight the boss, and live. And there's power-ups, and there's all the usual trimmings you would expect. And then there's the Metroidvania Castlevania games, and those are, so far, my favorites. So, this game is a Metroidvania Castlevania game. Has a, like Focus pointed out, a very rewarding level-up system, which is very, very good and very robust. It has an extremely non-linear setup. I mean, we're looking at a map right now. If you've ever played really any Metroid game, any 2D Metroid game, this looks pretty familiar, right? So it's very Metroid-esque, hence the Metroidvania label. Gonna take another waypoint because I need to get to the other one closer to the bell tower. But there's lots of exploration. Sometimes there's backtracking. You unlock new abilities that will let you reach new areas that you previously saw but couldn't reach. There are bosses, of course, but there are bosses that you have to find as opposed to getting to the end of a level. There's equipment, there's leveling, there's like, you can look at the stuff I have equipped right now, but yeah, there's a level system, there's experience, there's potions you can save and drink, or meat you can save and eat, that kind of thing. Oh, I'm a dummy. I was in the right place. Okay, I'm a dummy. I wasn't paying too much attention then. Otherwise, I was in the right place already. But yeah, I need to go up. Okay. But that's basically the premise. Yeah, if you like Metroid games and you've never played a Castlevania game, I would recommend one of the Metroidvania-esque Castlevania games. And if I had to pick one, I would say Symphony of the Night is the one to go for. This game is very good. I like this game a lot. This is a Game Boy Advance game, hence why it looks, you know, a little bit. The graphics are a little bit scrunched together. I mean, this screen is kind of stretched, obviously. Text is kind of like overly large in some cases. So, this is a very good game. But if you want the ultimate Metroidvania Castlevania experience, Symphony of the Night is the way to go. It's a PlayStation 1 game, and it's extremely, extremely good. But if you were thinking, man, the more traditional Castlevania game sounds nice, there's a game called Rondo of Blood that I think is also very, very good. I mean, the original Castlevania is great. It's a hard fucking game. Castlevania 2 is also extremely hard. 3, I think, is probably a little bit more approachable. And apparently 4 is quite good as far as original games, or the traditional games are concerned. Speaking of traditional Castlevania, this music is from the original. It's a remix. What's a puzzle? Yeah, hard same on that one. But Rondo of Blood was very good. Really liked Rondo. And the nice thing about Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night is that Rondo of Blood is the prequel to Symphony of the Night, which is kind of neat. Also, I'm checking the walls for secrets, because that's what we do. Oh, hello, friend. Now, we saw one of these guys earlier. We saw one of these guys in the battle arena. Or outside the battle arena. So the fact that this guy is here makes me a little bit nervous. These guys are not easy. Like how he's got tentacles everywhere, including coming out of his mouth somehow. Can't really reach him though. Can I ask him a question? I can. Oh, now I've got his attention. Oh god. I don't remember what he does when he tongues you, when he tentacles you, but I don't think it's good. It's like a doom. Yeah, it does kind of look like a doom creature, doesn't it? Yeah. Looks like a cacodemon, fucking tentacle hentai demon. Rondo is good. And the soundtrack. I mean, Symphony of the Night has an incredible soundtrack. I'm cursed. Yeah, I'm cursed. I'll wait for it to wear off. But yeah, Symphony of the Night has an extremely good soundtrack. It's very, very good. But you know what? I think I might be partial to Rondo of Blood soundtrack. The intro theme alone, holy fucking Christ, dude. It's just incredible. Love it so dearly. I'm cursed. That's why I'm just waiting, because I can't... oh, am I good now? Yeah, no, I'm good. That's what those guys do when they hit you. They curse you. You can't attack for a little bit. It's very annoying. Oh, I broke a wall. Hell yeah. For what I think will be a magic up. Like that. Yeah, I do like the remix of the original Castlevania theme. We were just saying that, yeah, some of the other games in the series, for my money, have better soundtracks, but something about the original, man, that just tickles just right. There's a lot of tentacle boys that are on my screen right now. Ooh, buddy, no thank you. I usually try to live my life in such a way where I am not being accosted by multiple tentacle boys, and yet here I am. Something in my life has gone wrong where I'm having to dangle so many tentacles. I don't actually know where the hitbox is. Ooh, level up, nice. I don't actually know where the hitbox is for these guys. I'm just trying not to let them get close enough to find out. Okay, so we got a path leading out here. We got one leading up. Let's see where this leads. Outside? We're upon the battlements. It's a wind knight, wind armor. Swing, swing. Oh, he can reach from there. Good to know. Oh, I can't jump over him that easily. Good to know. When he rears back, yeah, that reach is pretty impressive. Harmony of Dissonance is good as well. Makes the fandom have a meltdown because it's so good. I'm assuming that's why it's a positive meltdown. Just Belmont. Just stay Belmont. Has anybody played any of the DS games? I know Portrait of Ruin, I think, is the big one that I know I've heard good things about. I know that not everybody liked the touchscreen mechanics, but apparently this for the emulated version, the ROM version of the game, there are patches to remove that requirement with the touchscreen shenanigans. Ouch. Super good, hell yeah. Oh, it's because of the... I gotcha. So it's not a good meltdown that they have. But Puzzle likes it. Well, you know, Puzzle, if you like it, there's a good chance I will also like it. Because we have determined we are the same person. Yeah, you like Portrait of Ruin, good. That means I would probably like it too. For the aforementioned same person argument as we just went over. Pseudo-sequel to Bloodlines. I don't know anything about Bloodlines. That's the Genesis game, right? This is a good one. Oh, that's a good point too, because there's also the non-Castlevania Metroidvania games, such as Bloodstained, and then there's Ritual of the Night. I mean, holy shit, there's all these retro revival Metroidvania games out there, so kind of a what's the word? A renaissance of retro revival Metroidvania, Castlevania style games out there. It's pretty sweet. Well, I guess that's the thing. I guess Bloodstained is Metroidvania, whereas Ritual of the Night is more traditional Castlevania. I think that's the idea. Like that game, like Ritual of the Night, or maybe it's Curse of... No, it's a Ritual of the Moon, I think. Curse of the Moon. I think that's what it is. Curse of the Moon. Or Ritual of the... I can't remember. It's the same company that made Bloodstained, though. And it is... It reminds me a lot visually of Castlevania 3. The same taste, that's right. Yeah. The Haunted PS1. Oh, that's so nice, Puzzle. And I've been very grateful to have you along for those, because your insight is always enjoyable, especially if it's a game you recognize or a developer you recognize. It's always nice having you around. Just in general, obviously, I'm happy to have you around in any capacity, but the Haunted PS1 streams have been a lot of fun. So we got that little... That's a large room for just a single pickup. There it is. And just as you predicted, by the way, Puzzle, I did go back and add several games to my wish list. And, well, adding wishlisted... what am I trying to say? Adding games to my Steam wishlist, but also adding developers to my list of followed developers on itch.io. Because, of course, every single game we've played, with very rare exception, has a presence on itch.io where I can follow them and keep up with their progress. Not every game is on itch.io. Sometimes, or maybe even the game is just a demo, and they've said, this is just a demo, work on it is on pause, you know, there's no guarantee that this is gonna ever come out in like a full form, that is. But still, you can see the developers' other projects and follow progress on them, and that's nice. Because it's like, well, even if it's not the one that I'm like super jazzed about, I can still have some other fun stuffs. Ouch. Some other fun projects to look forward to. So the one path that leads up and one leads further to the east. I'm cursed, of course, so I have to wait for this to wear off. I will wait. On Genesis, yeah. Did the soundtrack for the Metroidvania OSTs. She did a great job with this one. I like this one a lot. I like the remixes of the original music, like this one here. But some of the new tracks are very enjoyable. Oh my god, this guy's fancy. Minotaur. And there's definitely a rhythm to it. Ouch. You can be on the updraft of this rhythm. What I'm trying to get at is Castlevania is basically a rhythm game. Indistinguishable from Guitar Hero. Let's see what the Golem card does. There he is. I'm gonna guess rocks and earth. Power of earth. Let's see what this card do. To the tune of what does mouth do, what does card do? So let's check the whip. Long. Now the spinny move is the same, but long. Long and slow. Woo, that's quite the reach, goddamn. The length. Distant enemies, no kidding. Let's see what the damage looks like. It tickles him from afar. Very little damage against him, obviously. What else we got? Oh, hold on. This is the one that might increase some kind of thingy. It increases something. It increases defense. That makes perfect sense. That the Earth card would increase defense when paired with Venus. And this one would do some kind of passive defense ability, I think. It doesn't cost a lot of magic, whatever's going on. This is one where it increases defense. Oh wait, no, this. So in other cases, this is the one where it can restore health. There's like the defense abilities there, Cloud of Poison, and flying when damaged. I'm gonna guess this one might make you have like ultimate poise and stoicism maybe. Let's take damage real quick. Ah, that's exactly it. You never get jostled. Okay, you still get jostled, but then you have hella iframes. This is kind of silly. But it works. Ouch. I got too greedy. So yeah, invincibility, duration, the iframes are multiplied by 4. The duration of iframes. Multiplied by 4. Very nice. This one has some kind of transformation for our weapon. Big ass hammer. Oh my god. I love it. I hope it's stupid damage. Massive hammer causes earthquakes. This is so stupid. Oh my god. I love this. 5 damage. Bam! Yeah, he resisted obviously because it's his element. Oh, the poison claws to this fella. Ouch. The poison claws are actually kind of sick because it's a double hit, and the reach is quite good. Ouch. What else we got? This one is probably resistances. Yeah, so earth-flavored attacks would heal us. That's basically what that one's gonna do. I want to fuck around with the hammer more, man. The hammer is so funny. Bam! Oh, yeah, so it just does a... Oh, why did I jump into that? That's silly. It just causes, like, a passive 4 damage to all things in our vicinity. And look at that, you can just, like, keep changing direction in midair. So you could, like... You actually have pretty good reach with that thing. It's the dumbest shit. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. It is the dumbest shit. Okay, so that's the farthest right path. I'm actually going to heal. Because we took a bit of a beating by those minotaurs, man. They're not nice. We're gonna want this one, I think. There we go. Let's get a heal real quick. Sip my water. So we've explored all the other side paths. Only one way to go, and the way is up. Which makes sense, because I'm pretty sure this area is called the Bell Tower. And towers tend to be pretty vertically inclined in my experience. We actually might get a full heal out of this. Because as we've gotten more magic and, of course, more max health, our ability to heal from this ability has gotten a lot better. Used to, like, a full magic meter would take us to, like, maybe half health. Yeah, it's like 0.7... It's like 1 tick of the magic bar gets us to like 0.8 of a tick of the health bar. So it's not quite 1-to-1, but it's pretty dang close. It's pretty dang good. Okay, we Gucci. Used a lot of our magic, but it's fine. That's fine. So, go back to this stupid-ass hammer that I love so much. Actually, I'm gonna flip off the magic for a bit. I'm not gonna flip it off, but I'm going to turn it off temporarily because we are low on magic. We want this to restore as quickly as possible. Not that the hammer uses that much, but still. Oh, the damage is really not good though, but it's so funny. Yeah, let's go back to the other one. I'm actually kind of curious, what's the fire sword do to this fella? Are they weak to fire at all? No more or less than the rose sword. At least the fire sword looks really cool. Got 102. So if we experiment, sexually of course. Just the range is nice, so you get that little extra little hit if you miss the main stuff. 106, so it's a little bit better. Not much though. Comparable. There we go. What'd you drop? Cure curse. That's good, because these guys like to curse a lot. I curse their curse ability. I think there was an enemy directly above me. Would have been embarrassing. Can I kill these evil pillars? Strangely enough, yes. Very little HP. They'd have a lot more than that. No complaints here. Ouch. Oh, I know what you are. I know what that lady is. Yep. I'm a little bit scared of that. I don't trust like that. Oh, good to know you can break those projectiles. Also, she's not the scary lady I thought she was. This is a siren. I think the fallen angel was the thing I was so scared of last time that does hundreds of well, maybe not hundreds, but like over 100 HP per hit. It's like really tough projectiles with hard to account for trajectories. They're not nice. So I'm checking for false walls and such. And I'm not finding them, but I am checking. Oh, I got cursed. Or not cursed, turned to stone. Only temporary. We shake it off. Just like Taylor Swift taught us. Can I get there from here? I might. Yes, we can. She's yet to drop the card, which makes me a little bit sad. Ooh, but that makes me not sad. Oh, this guy's gonna try to curse me more, yeah. They're very slow, though. Ouch. Yeah, that breath attack. And stonify ya. Petrify ya. I was a little bit hesitant to try to fight an enemy when they're inside of a wall like that. Because I think any drops they give might not appear. They're like inside of a wall. But it's kind of nice just taking care of business, honestly. There's got to be something up top, right? There is. Well, some more below. Ooh, save point, yes. I bet there's a boss battle coming up soon. This has save room right before a boss battle energy tied to it. Ouch. Also, this is kind of nice because if I wanted to, I could just farm the siren until she drops whatever she's got. She has some kind of card. She's keeping her cards close to her, so to speak. Being a close hand. Ooh, I do like me some holy water, but I'm still an Axeman at the end of the day. Area leading down. An area leading to the right. I'll check the down area first. Oh. For some steel armor, which I think is what we already have. I think steel armor is old news. Ooh, that is good news, though. Ouch. This thing does much better damage. Ouch. I can tell this room is going to hurt a lot because we have several Minotaurs. These guys are not easy. There we go. I think we do pretty good damage against this fella. Oop, I got greedy. Happened last time too. I tried to get a second attack. This truly is the Dark Souls of Metroidvania, Castlevania games on the GBA. I'm mostly joking. Ouch. Jump over him. Oh man, that reach though, my god. Look how the axe kind of bends a little bit. Like the way the pole's got a kind of a bend to it as he's rearing back. It means this man's got some fucking... Yeah, he's wielding something that has some heft. Bend in the handle. Scary shit. All that for more max HP? I'll take it. I will take it. I'm also gonna go back and save. Because I don't want to have to go through that all over again. It's not a super hard hallway, but I have a feeling whatever boss we're about to fight, I don't expect it's gonna be an easy fight. Because I feel like the last couple fights have been kind of tough. Give a thought? Yeah, of course, focus. I'm down for ideas. Also, a toy ring. I will check that momentarily. Excuse me. Grab the save room. Come down here, lady. Use the Venus Mandragora, because that increases luck, right? Yeah. Yeah, if I wanted to farm for like finding more cards, finding more drops, you're right, that would be a very smart way to do it. I don't really want to do any farming necessarily, at least not on stream, but maybe off stream I might consider going back for some of that stuff. Yeah, steel armor is what we just found. A second steel armor, I guess. So I think we'll keep all that. Or something else. Oh, right, the toy ring. Already seen the star bracelet, reduces strength, but increases defense by that much. So, bit of a trade-off. Strength ring, of course, is great. Actually, yeah, why aren't I using just 2 strength rings? It's slightly less defense, slightly less intelligence, but way more strength. Yeah, why not, man? All strength all day. But the toy ring, useless. You say it's useless, but it increases defense and intelligence, which is nice. Or, oh, maybe strength lowers things, actually. Because it's useless. I bet it has some kind of use. What I will do is reset this room so I can keep the fact I have two of the strength rings equipped. I didn't realize I had found a second strength ring, so this is a nice thing to see. We got the big-ass hammer earlier, and it's really a shame. I was hoping the big-ass hammer would do more damage, but it really doesn't. The damage is either equal to some of the other transformations, or it's less than some of them. So if it's gonna be something that's... Oh, these guys. I remember these guys from Symphony. Really annoying, but cool enemies. Julahan. We apparently already have their cards, which is kind of surprising. I'll just wait, because they like to stop right in front of me, apparently. But yeah, for a weapon that big and slow and cumbersome, you'd think the damage would be off the charts, but the damage is actually pretty disappointing. Ouch. Yeah, I remember them from Symphony of the Night. There's a couple rooms in particular where those guys are extremely annoying. Oh, I just saw one, I think. Ouch. Strangely enough, they do not seem to cause you to get knocked back at all. So there's no what's the word? No poise challenging. Stability, that is. Instability, I guess. Okay, so yet to find a boss room, but again, I just feel I have this sneaking suspicion that boss rooms are not very far. Already fought those things plenty of times. So we have probably a couple options, right? There's an area leading to the left. That's good to know. Oh, but not the... Okay, never mind. So we have to follow this all the way around. That's fine. It's just gonna be the cursed ladies. It's actually not too bad because, like I said, we've dealt with them plenty of times for the past couple weeks. More star bracelets. Some new area to the left. And then something over here. This might be a small little dead-end area, but we're gonna find out. More minotaurs. No, it's one of these. I remember you as well, lady. Oh, do I already have the thing that absorbs plant energy? Yes, I do. As if not, this is obviously plant energy right here. Oh, right. I shouldn't be using this. Oh, there's Linz. What's up, Linz? Or, I'm sorry, Liz. I remember I did that last time. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, my friend. Let's add some points from this array we just got. I'm also going to switch over from plant power to fire power because we're fighting a plant lady. I know a thing or two about a thing or two, enough to know that plant on plant doesn't do as much, but fire on plant is the good shit. It's pretty much like Pokemon. But Liz, thank you for that raid. How you doing, bud? Doing some, oh, Theatrhythm. Nice. How you liking it so far? I did, or yes, I definitely remember that I had mispronounced your screen name previously, and for that I do apologize. It's good to see you, my friend. We're playing some Castlevania. Yeah, there he goes. Yes, we like to see. Ouch. This area hurts. Ouch. We have there's a naked plant lady on screen who's trying to get our asses, but it's okay. We got our own asses, so it's all good. We need the red bomber. You're right. Let's replace blue bomber, who's been doing a great job. Get red friend up in here. Liz, how was your stream, by the way? How are you liking Theatrhythm? That's the Final Fantasy one, right? Because I enjoy Final Fantasy, although I've only played 6. I've actually never beaten it before, but don't tell anybody I said that, okay? I don't want the Final Fantasy police to arrest me. I've gotten to the end of Final Fantasy 6 on like 2 separate occasions, but I've never actually beaten it. Because on both occasions, I was like, wow, this game is great. I don't want it to end. Let me put the game down, and I'll pick it back up in like a couple days, and then I forgot about it. Or like I would lose the save because it was on an emulator. This was years ago, obviously, so... For one reason or another, I never actually got around to finishing that game, which is really a shame, because... goddamn banger of a game. Let him do his thing. Ouch. I was hoping he wouldn't be able to reach me. There we go. Been a blast, though. Excellent. Almost through all the main ones. Because, yeah, it kind of goes through the whole series, right? They're very long. They are long, but, God, they're so enjoyable. Or at least, I mean, at least 6 is. I mean, it's one of the greatest games of all time, right? So I don't think anybody's going to really disagree with the notion that 6 is an amazing game. But yeah, that game slaps, and I really owe it to myself to go back and play through it proper. I've mentioned before that, like, sometimes I'll get in certain moods where it's like, man, playing a JRPG sounds really good, or playing a Metroidvania, like this game, obviously. Or playing a first-person shooter or a platformer. Like, sometimes I'll think to myself, man, a XYZ game sounds good right now. And I'm thinking the next time I get bit by the JRPG bug, it's gonna be Final Fantasy VI. Gonna commit to a full playthrough like a real gamer. You're gonna be so proud of me, Liz. You're gonna say, Alex, I always believed in you. No one else did, but I always believed in you, fam. What's your favorite one, Liz, if you don't mind me asking? Since you are the resident Final Fantasy expert in the chat right now. Also, Tyrandert, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. We're playing some Castlevania. Living it up right now on a Monday night. You know how we do. Throwing some fire swords at some ice ladies. You know how it is. And leveling up too. Hell yes. We'll take it. That is it for this little area, so we go further to the left, I believe. Also, we are getting danger close. Well, actually, we can't actually reach it by now from here, but we're geographically speaking, we're very close to the battle arena, which is Scurry. The number title. Yeah, the number. I guess that's the thing. There's a lot of spin-offs too, but it does have a lot of them. That's good. Had that a lot this year. That's good. Yeah, an adventure game year. What are some examples of like some recent ones for you, Puzzle? Final Fantasy VI. Oh. That's my stuff. I love it. Also, this smells like it might be a boss battle arena, but I don't know for sure. This makes me nervous. I'm gonna heal. I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know this. Usually there's like a door that is very obvious. You go through it, and it is a. I'm just gonna heal up. You go through a door, and it has like a certain aesthetic, and the door locks behind you. Usually it's super obvious, but this area scares me. Oh, Paradise Killer. That's fantastic. I've heard that's real good. X and X2. I was just talking about Final Fantasy X not too long ago. X or 10. Because I remember when that came out, I was in high school. Middle school? I think middle school, actually, when that game came out. And I remember it was a really big deal. Because I think it was the first on the PS2, and a lot of people really, really liked it. I know that not everyone does, but it seems like it was, like, pretty well received. And it was, like, this big controversy when X2 was announced, because I was like, why is it like a girl band game? What the fuck? But then the game came out and everyone was like, wow, this game actually is, for those that had the patience to try it, apparently X2 is, like, really good. Like, the combat and, like, the gameplay is solid. So I know a lot of people kind of poo-pooed it, but yeah, apparently it's like a super good game. X2, that is. Which is nice to see. Where's the thing that I like? Massive hammer. There's the rose sword. There we go. This is the tuxedo mask sword right here. First one with voice acting? I think you're right. I think it would have been first one with voice acting, because none of the PS1 games would have had it. Except for the cutscenes, I guess, but that doesn't really count. Okay, so we do indeed have some platforming. Ooh, what's this friend? It's like a void man's dark armor. Like the Dark Nut from, Dark Nut enemies from Zelda. Vendetta against Final Fantasy X and X2, 10-2. Oh, because you couldn't escape those games, right? Because they were being overplayed. So you were, like, overexposed on them, probably. It's like, oh my god, please, play something else. Ouch. Oh, am I cursed? Oh, no, I'm not cursed. I thought I saw the little coloration thing happen. Ouch. Yeah, he's a rapid-fire motherfucker, isn't he? Doesn't have a ton of health, though, mercifully. Ouch. Oh my god. This guy's second-guessing all my moves. He knows all my moves before I know them. There we go. Magical girl transformations. You gotta embrace it, right? That's part of the fun. My heart belongs to it. Actually, me invoking Tuxedo Mask might be especially relevant then, if we're talking about X2 and magical girl transformations. We have the Tuxedo Mask's Rose Sword. I think it's especially appropriate. Bought X multiple times, but never beat it though. Is it the kind of thing where you just aren't really vibing to it, or is it like, oh, I haven't like committed to a full playthrough yet? Ouch. Oh, that's not good. That's a dangerous combination, that guy with the skull. Oh shit. It's that guy with the skull, he can do the petrification, which is not a good time. Got another toy ring, good for us. Want to watch cartoons and just vibe, but nope, the homies, the siblings, they insist. More X and X2 for them, apparently. A little bit of both, yeah, that's fair. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I know the voice acting is off-putting to some. Some of the characters are not beloved by everybody. There are some cutscenes that are, of course, legendary in Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X. So I don't blame anybody for saying, you know what, maybe not my thing, but yeah, the general consensus I've heard, especially for X2, is if you give it an honest to goodness try, you might be surprised by how much fun you're having. And of course, let's remember that that game, X2, would have come out in like the mid to late 2000s. In a time when, like, stereotypical gamer energy was very much the thing, it was very much a bro thing. It was very much a dude thing. So it's like, magical girl transformations in my video games. I'm not allowed to like this. So I think that was probably part of it. The same reason why there were people that were like, Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, I sleep. Cell shaded, I'm not interested in Zelda. It's so lame. Before even playing the game. Then they play the game and suddenly they get real quiet because it's like, man, this game fucking slaps. And it does. Wind Waker holds up exceptionally well. Game's a goddamn masterpiece. But there were those back then, there were the naysayers who, oh, them of little faith. But their anxieties were proven. Oh, that hurts so bad. Their anxieties were proven to be unnecessary. Wow, that was a lot of damage, and I'm almost dead. So I need to use some juice so I can not die. Not die, pretty please. Pretty please and thank you. Put these guys out, then I'm gonna do some quick heals. This one, yeah. Heal up, because I took some damage. Some dammy dams. Yeah, Liz knows. Yeah, I didn't even have to say it. I kept my mouth shut. I didn't say it. What's up, Five Finger? Gaming Co. I think we haven't evolved. We still got a ways to go, but it is a more inclusive, more welcoming space, and that's we need more of that. There's some bad pockets. Yeah, it's a lot better. It is a lot better. Sometimes I think back to that era, or I see games, or I see screenshots, or like dialogue, or maybe even clips from some of those old games, and I go, "Ooh, buddy," hasn't aged gracefully in some cases. Get some Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD on Switch. I would not complain. I would be exceptionally down for that. What's up, Kohaku? Magical Girl transformations, dude. Five Finger, don't tease me, all right? I'm 34 now, man. You know, my aging heart can only handle so much excitement. I gotta be careful, all right? Shit's dangerous for me. Yeah, that's what we need. We need the holy union of both things. Get some Devil May Cry. Oh my god. Oh, you start with the newer ones and then you went back to the old ones. God, that talk about a simpler time, right? Talk about a simpler time. Talk about 2005 energy. Those old school Devil May Cry games. I mean, I guess it's easy to kind of like laugh and kind of shit on them even a little bit, but gameplay wise, yeah, they are quite different, aren't they? But I was thinking more thematically. The edgelord hot topic 2003 energy is just something you have to live with and live to appreciate. I hope there's a save room up here somewhere, because there's some scurry things up in this biznatch. Oh, that's a pillar I can't go through, that's why. Let's see if I can draw him closelier. Because I'm a little bit scared to like just approach him directly. I can beat the shit out of you without getting close. Not doing a ton of damage though. There's a strong hit. Yeah, is this cheese? Of course. Just because I'm lactose intolerant doesn't mean that the game has to be. We embrace the cheese here. Not a save zone, by the way. Is it a boss arena? Door? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. I don't know what you are, and I'm too scared to find out. Dude, I really need to find a save room. I will fight that man. I will fight him. But I am unwilling to fight him without finding a save room first. Ouch. Ouch. At this point, I'm just running. Oh, this looks even scarier. Oh, this is the boss area right here. This right here. Damn, son. So if I need to find what I think is going to be a save room, it's probably the area below me. So we're going to have to activate gamer mode for that shit. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you think about pop culture back then. You think about being influenced by the Matrix. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Lots of bullet time, lots of sunglasses, trench coats. I mean, I guess Dante's is more of a long, shirtless trench coat, but still. It's iconic, but yeah. It's part of the experience. Is it? Yeah, it's a specific flavor of cheese. This is pepper jack cheese. Now, what would be really cool is if I had, like, a dark energy absorption. Kind of like how we have, like, we can heal plant damage, we can heal clay or I guess, rock damage, ice damage, fire damage. This one would be, I guess, poison damage, electric damage. But we don't have one for healing dark energy, which is a shame. What's up, Arctic? Yeah, I do like, I just love the aesthetic of Castlevania. That is one of the many things to appreciate. Actually, I might as well. Oh, what? I used the wrong combination, didn't I? So go back to. Actually, I'm gonna see what fire. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm gonna stick with this one. Oh. Hang back. I think keeping a distance is key for these guys because they do give you a couple. Ouch! I was hoping I could maybe kill him. They do give you a bit. Oh, Jesus. There he goes. Alright, time to heal again. We didn't get a ton of magic back. I think it'll be enough to be dangerous. This one. Yeah, that one. Out of curiosity, I look forward a little bit. Okay, so nothing else up here. Wait for a little bit. Good to see you, Arctic. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, 5 figure points. So yeah, just the cool, yeah, kind of gothic horror enemies, the designs, and just, of course the music, the whole vibe is very much appropriate and enjoyable. Also, I do have axes. I need to remember I do have axes, and I could probably hit this guy from below with said axes. Be very careful. I still really don't have a ton of healing items. And I'm worried about the fact that the last save zone is quite a ways away. I suspect that we have to fight Cybertron over here in order to get this one. So will half of health bar be enough? It'll be enough to be dangerous. Surely I'm not going to lose an entire half of a health bar to one enemy, right? When have I ever embarrassed myself like that on a live stream? Literally can't name a single time when something like that has happened. Truly impossible. Yeah, we'll see what Fire Sword looks like, though. It might do more damage. So we'll do this, actually. Sometimes he only does 2 attacks, also that is less damage. Man, the Rose Sword really is just the better sword most of the time. As long as it's not a plant enemy, that resists plant damage. Generally speaking, the Rose Sword seems like it's just the better item, better weapon. Even though the Fire Sword looks so cool. Although this one looks really cool too, because it's so flowery. He either does 2 attacks or 4. Seems like if he ends on the bottom shot, he sometimes will stop. There he goes. Alright, so let's take stock of what items I have, because I could really go for a heal. Or I could use a save state. Or I could just go back and flee. Oh, watch this gigantic brain move. I'm such a goddamn genius. Check this out. So, I will get damaged, but I'm gonna have hella iframes, and I'm just gonna damage boost through that shit. And offer 0 fucks. So once he hits me, I'm gonna damage boost, or I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna say, you know what? I don't need that kind of negative energy in my life. Fuck you. Oh, I thought this would lead to an immediate save zone. It did not. I do want to fight that guy. I want to see what he offers upon death. Let's see. And okay, sounds good to you, Rander. No, thank you for joining in. It's sweet of you to say that I let you hang out, but no, I see it the other way around. You blessed me with your presence, my friend. I'm glad to have you. We're lucky to have you in our presence. It's always a pleasure, my friend. Oh, I got cursed, and I can't throw things when I'm coist. I think I'm gonna hold off and see if I can maybe not use the items until. I mean, I'm worried about bosses. I'm worried about bosses cursing me, so I'd rather not use the consumables just yet. Also, I'm hoping that the area to the left will be a save room. We know the area to the kind of, as the crow flies to the northeast, we know that's a boss area. No question about that. That makes me big scared. Big scare. This guy is perfectly in the way. There he goes. I'm not even, like, annoyed. He's just perfectly in the way. Ooh, look at that. Oh, this is scary. There we go. Any of the secrets? No, there is not. The curse of non-throwing. Oh, Jesus. So that projectile. Actually, this could be very good. Oh, God. He's aiming right for me. That is extremely fortuitous that when he points down, it doesn't actually go at a downward angle. That is very good for me. Good for people whose names are Alex and play video games. And wouldn't you know it, I fit both of those profiles. And look at this! The cheese, man! I love it. Shame these guys don't drop cards. They probably drop hell experience, though. There we go. He's coming right for us! Arctic, how's the, let's see, you're out of town right now, right? How's the trip going, bud? And you said it's like... It's a fun trip, but you'll also have to do work stuff. Hope it's a good one, though, bud. The only person who's named Alex who plays video games. I definitely don't know several friends, personally, whose names are Alex and play video games. Thank you for confirming, Fivefinger. For giving me an objective fact check. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Did the early Mother's Day thing, because you'll be out of town soon, right? Well, no, because you'll be... Right, because it gets so busy on Mother's Day. Yeah, so we're not doing anything this Sunday ourselves, but we'll be doing stuff on Friday. Not this Friday, but next Friday. So yeah, it's kind of a differently scheduled Mother's Day thing, because yeah, like pretty much all of us can agree, Mother's Day can be a little bit spicy the day of, because everybody wants to do something, so doing anything other than sitting at home is going to be busy. Movie theaters, restaurants, like, forget about it, man. It's all, whoa! All very silly. Mr. Jet, what's up, bud? Good to see you, Jet. And the move, I know you said there's still, like, stuff to be done with the big move, but I hope you're nearing the completion, because I'm sure it's been a time. What's this one down here? Oh, it's not a save point at all, but it is a waypoint, which is equally useful, I would say. Equally useful. I need to get myself a save zone. What's the nearest save point? Well, there's one that's even closer, right? I guess the closest one would be the next one. These waypoints are good. Not super convenient for getting a save point, but it's convenient enough, so we'll take it. These guys are much less threatening of the armor enemies, because these are like a much lower tier. We fought these guys a lot earlier on. Yeah, the move's going well. That's good, man. Oh, I should have gone up. What am I doing? And he said there's still a lot of stuff to take care of. Any big surprises with this move? Things that were either easier than you expected or harder than you expected? Because I know you moved pretty recently, but it sounds like this one's a pretty substantial one, especially. Go back to the bell tower. Back to the bell tower and fight whatever robot creature thingy we saw in that one hallway area that scared me so bad. And then we're gonna fight the boss, and I have no idea what to expect. Kind of a shame that the nearest save point, well, from a proximity perspective, there's a save point directly below the waypoint area, but there's no way to drill through floors, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Of course, this area is full of nightmares. That's the battle arena area. Scary Times Central. So we gotta work our way back. Twerk our way back. Actually, is this the guy? It do be that way. Ouch. He does a lot of damage. 50 damage. I wonder if fire would be more gooder. Oh, I don't know what you did. 50 damage. Ouch. God, you hurt a lot. There's like a cyborg. I think it's just a demon. Ouch. Guy's harder than some bosses, man. Gotta, like, recognize that attack better. Yeah, I was gonna say, if I can't damage him to death here, it's okay, because we just saved. Unfortunately. Thank you, Liz. I'm glad you appreciate my very smart wit and are not at all offended by my stupid ass puns. Let's try the one that just makes our damage go up, maybe. Inflict the damage. Yeah, let's just try that one. That way we can just use our whip. They can watch us whip. And then after that, they can watch us nay-nay. Because I think that pretty much means it's just the damage increase of a lot of these other kinds of weapons and abilities, but it's whip form, so it has better reach. That guy's scary though, man. Again, he feels like more of a mini boss than like a standard enemy. I make puns constantly. Well, that's the thing about puns, because puns usually work such that if you were the one dishing out the pun, then you are immune to the damage that they do. So you can't, like, there's not as much friendly fire when it comes to puns when you're the one launching them. But yeah, when you're on the business end of a pun, the only way to lessen that pain for a good pun, the only way to lessen that pain, ouch, is to immediately send it to somebody else and like have them share in your sorrow. Oh my god. Oh, that's that portal attack. I think that's just like a thing that hurts if you get too close. I think that's just his way of saying like back the fuck up. I guess a lot of his attacks are back the fuck up energy, honestly. See, we're learning though. We're learning his patterns. And we're like getting a guaranteed attack. 1.0 guaranteed attack. When he gets close like that. Oh, he's blocking. That's what's going on. It's a punishing life. It sure is. The dodge rolls, dude. I was talking about that earlier, how there's times where I wish I did have an easy dodge. The quickest thing I can do is do this, like turn around and do like that little slide maneuver. The tricky thing, of course, is that it means turn the opposite direction. So like right here, left, down, and that maneuver. I didn't actually mean to make that happen. Kind of worked out. That's the hardest attack to deal with. And for a while, there was the one he was spamming them the most. But yeah, it's hard like doing that consistently because it's on a D-pad. So it's easy to fat finger the wrong button. Or like kind of do it wrong and then jump by accident because it's the same input. I think I didn't try to immediately challenge this guy first time we saw him. He's a scary man's. Looks cold. You know, I thought the fire whip would maybe do more damage to him, but he kind of laughed at my fire whip. I thought I was so cool. Turns out my coolness is not as pronounced as I thought it was. Whoa! I like how he teleports in front of you, nothing personal, kid. That's the hardest one to get out of. The range for that is... Oh, I fucked up. I've been doing one... There he goes! Doing one more damage than I was previously. Look at that, though, man. I had to... Christ, now we have to fight this guy at so little health. I think what it's gonna come down to is I have to like take just a random hit from him, or just run away with the with iframes and just accept the fact that I'm gonna have a less health when I fight the boss now. Because if I go back, he respawns, right? Yeah, so it means like a guaranteed 100 damage, basically. That's a shame. Okay, well, at least we killed him. I will go ahead and save. I'm gonna save the fact that we killed him, but I want to fight that boss is what it comes down to. We killed Mega Satan. We did. All by ourselves. So I'm gonna go back and save, then I'm just gonna employ the run around him strat. I was wondering maybe he was gonna drop something cool. Maybe he was gonna not appear after, like not reappear after you kill him once. No such luck. I think what I will do, I'm just gonna go ahead and prepare. Actually, no, I will not. I'll stick with what we have right now. Ouch! I have to be a little bit careful because Most of these guys do very little damage to us, but still, we don't have a ton of health right now, so I have to be some definition of careful right now. I do go down, don't I? No, I do not. It's right here. Okay. Oh, what I should have done, actually, because again, this is a boss battle to prepare for. Oh, you know what? No, I shouldn't equip the cursed rings just yet, because we might need them to find drops from other enemies before then. So in that case, I'll continue with the rose sword. These guys have to, yeah, kind of have to stop. If you just rush towards them, you're guaranteed to get hit. But if you kind of stop and play it smooth, that will work. That will twerk. Oh, sounds good, Focus. Yeah. No, of course, buddy. We'll be here for another couple hours. I did mention, I think I mentioned at least the other day, that a roommate has officially gotten her own place. So I'm no longer bound, by a strict. I mean, she wasn't strict about it, but it was a gentlewoman's agreement that, you know, I wouldn't stream past midnight because I know my loud voice was keeping her up sometimes, because even though her bedroom was on the top floor and I'm in the basement, my voice still carries. So yeah, we reached an agreement where it's like, as long as I don't go past midnight, it's fine. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to press up. I have to cycle through a whole bunch again. So anyway, that was why I was ending my streams at midnight, was to kind of have a nice middle ground from her schedule and my night owl schedule. But now that she's moved out, it means that I don't have to be tied to that midnight schedule anymore. I can stopping at midnight schedule. I can go past midnight. Speaking earnestly, I probably won't go that much past midnight. I might go to maybe 12:30 on the regular, but not much beyond that. And it'd be cool if I had some kind of like phasing ability that one of these things gave me. I think the best I can do, I could maybe try to raise my defense, or again, if I had some kind of like dark energy absorption, then we'd really be in good shape. Let's just see if I can just get past him, because he's gonna try to teleport. Oh, he's gonna do that. Teleport behind me. Do it. There we go. Yeah, that's what I want. Oh, he still hit me. That's fine. I don't care. Oh, I didn't even notice his name is Devil, by the way. Although we were just like joking around about him being like some kind of evil Satan-y thing, but no, his name is literally Devil. So we're going up to get to that boss area. I'm probably not gonna beat him first try, so this is gonna be a bit of an ordeal for a while, methinks. I think I've got a ways before I level next anyway, but... Oh, Jesus, that's scary. Good news is, once you fight that first one, once you defeat that first one, the subsequent cheese is a lot easier. A lot easier on the stomach. It's less of a hard cheese, it's more of a softer cheese. There you go. Now let's see what awaits. I'm scared of what awaits, but I will face it head on, and I'll apply it directly to the forehead. It's Hugh, our homie, with his sword drawn. Uh-oh. He is indeed under their control. Trying to prove himself. Is it Camilla? But it's Dracula. So do I have to kill him, or is there a way to, like, free him? I'm assuming that I need to free him by killing him. Ouch. Looks like he has holy water, except it's like unholy water. Except he has all the abilities. He's so cool. I feel like I need something that's quicker. I wonder if I should try the ice attack, actually. Ice attack's real fast. Whoa, that's cool. Like, it's real fast. It's shit for damage. Axes, I like axes. Good call. Good catch. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, Jesus, big sword. Ouch. Smack, smack, smack. I like that one, don't you? If I should, I think the ice whip is also fast. So I think maybe better range would be also appreciated. Ouch. Shit, I want to turn around. There we go. Ouch. I need to play defensively, don't I? Oh, that attack, Jesus. Trying to like bait him into attacking with a sword. Yeah, that's a tall attack, the tall boy. He's morbid. I'm tickling him. Now he's mega mad. Oh, he's got big reach. I'm assuming he's low on health. He's got like all the cool guy abilities. I like that. Can I break them? Yes. Ooh, but they are real annoying. It's a tough fight, man. Nope. That one's the same. So, once again, the expectation was not that I was gonna beat this first try, but that we would learn a thing or two about a thing or two. That's fine. We learned. That's okay. Time for the hydrate. Hydrate after we dihydrate. That's okay. It's okay. I'll take it. Yeah, he morbed. He hewed. It's hewing time. I think the quick attacks are the way to do it. I think I lost a lot of health early because I was using weapons that were too slow. I think it's the ice. I think the ice whip. It's shit for damage. Oh, I forgot to equip the curse ring too. Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna come down to. We'll do curse ring and then the ice whip. I think that will do it. And what I might even do is switch to the ice shield item when he uses the homing swords, because those are pretty hard to get around. And the shield projectile shields might just help to get around those pretty easily. So use the rose sword to get back there. Won't take too long. We'll use this to get back, and then I'll need to equip the ice whip, and then also equip the cursed rings. Actually, no, the cursed rings might be that might actually be a downgrade, because it would be less strength damage. It'd be more defense and more intelligence. A defense is tempting, but now the strength, I think the strength loss would be too much. So never mind, we'll keep with our current rings. I mean, I didn't really use a lot of the axes. It's kind of hard to use the axes against that guy because he's constantly closing the gap with you. It'd be one thing if you were like, if there were times where he was far away and you could throw things at him, but he's keeping you to it pretty well. So let's count how many this takes. I bet it's 1. So there's the first one, and then 2, and then 3. Is that what we want? Yes, so it's 3. Yo, can I just freeze this dude? That'd be way too easy, right? If I could just freeze him and then run away. I'll try it. Nope, he is immune to freeze. See you later, fuck you. I'm running away with it. Trying to avoid all the things if I can help it. See you later. I'm going to fight your boss. I wonder if we're gonna get a way, like, this is obviously the penultimate final boss, like the penultimate boss, right? I'm hoping that we don't fight Dracula immediately after we fight Hugh. Like, I'm hoping there's like a save point in between going to fight the big man. And there's still the battle arena too, for that matter. Ice time. Stay cool. Also, I think trying to sprint away is good, but jumping away is, I think, more reliable. Oh, that's a big one. I like the big one. I mean, it's ideally if I can dash and jump, that's even out better. Oh man, if I had the resist poison thing, or the resist dark rather, resist negative energy, I could get like big resistance. I could even heal from that attack. That'd be sick. From the unholy water, that is. Unholy, whatever that is. Unholy, maybe it's unholy fire. I have access too. Big. That's fine. I'm getting back to a corner. Go! That's a lot more damage. Ooh, that's a big one too. That's a lot of damage when that hits. Whoa, shit, 80. Yeah, 80 is not small. Ouch. It was a hitless run for a minute there. Okay, he's down, but he's doing his big charging. Time for the morbs. That's when he does the big attacks. Those are the scary ones. Oh, alright, so yeah, here's the thing where this is kind of cheesy. Something just hit me. Oh, I think I still ran into one. Yeah, thump, thump, thump. This actually might be legit too, for that matter. Oh, the big one. Oh. Yeah, I might just do this for a bit. This is so cheesy. I love this thing. Ouch. Ouch. As two of these does about the same damage as an ice whip from earlier. There we go, we're set. Oh, there's the one from underneath. That's what it was. Oh, he throws two daggers sometimes. Ouch. Thump, thump, thump. Ouch. That's a really hard one to dodge. Just beating the shit out of him, man. Oof. Getting desperate, man. I think we can both taste blood in the water. Ouch. There's one that's from beneath sometimes. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I just saw it. Oof. There he is. That was a tough one. I got 2 levels. That means I was either supremely under-leveled for that fight, or it's just a tough fight. But regardless, we got that shit with the power of ice. We froze his hot heart. Oh wait, is he coming to his senses? Did we slap him out of it? Remember, friends, if one of your homies is tripping, beat the shit out of him. That'll show him. Sorry, homie. I was envious, he says. You were named the successor. I was afraid I was worthless. Needed recognition. It was the dark weakness that they exploited. Or maybe that was what Father saw, even. That's why he chose you instead. Kind of weird how it's there's no music right now. The mind control versus we fisted it out of him. That's right. We fisted him to completion. There's no other way I could say that, right? There's no other way to phrase it. Don't make me embarrass myself by groveling any further. And Five Finger says, actually, Alex, there were other ways you could have said it. All right, let's go help him out. All right, Hugh. Just be good, all right, fam? And also, don't die, please. I got fucking thrown, man. Look at that shit. Dope. The glowing eye. Shit, son. So there's a few things. I don't actually know if there's anywhere to go up here. No secrets. Actually, let's see. There actually could be something up here, maybe. Nope, okay. Wishful thinking. You right, fam? What's this? Oh, this will open the door. Right. The last key. Open the door to where the rites shall take place. So that's how we would reach the final area then. However, I'm not going to the final area just yet. Is Hugh still here? Uh-oh, he's gone. That's not good. Hopefully he's not dead. Or hasn't gotten, like, abducted by Dracula. So what I'm a little bit worried about is, like, well, for one thing, I need to make it back to a save room in one piece, and that's a tall order, man. I'm actually going to switch back to heal mode. Stationary mode, yes. Let's heal up. What I'm also worried about is that we still have the battle arena. I was thinking the battle arena would lead to the Hugh fight. So maybe the battle arena is an optional thing. But we got not one, but 2 levels out of that fight, so maybe we can handle it a little bit better now. Go through the battle arena, see what awaits us there, and then encounter Dracula. I think that we could shotgun right to the end of the game. We could beat this shit tonight, actually. But I want to check out the battle arena. Perhaps against my better judgment. At least we got that shit. We got him second try, though, which is nice to see. It's a tough fight, though. Like, even... I mean, I was playing a little bit sloppy at the end because I was going more aggressive. I felt like I could... I felt like we were reaching the end. I feel like I was feeling more confident, but got a little bit dicey there for a little bit there. Actually, I'm kind of curious. So we got 2 levels. We're level 44 now. Good lord. 910 HP. Wow. Awesome. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. I mean, we haven't gotten every single pickup. This is not a 100% playthrough, of course, but we've gotten a lot of things and a lot of health pickups and whatnot. So I think we've been doing a pretty good job of being comprehensive. Almost full, right? Almost. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we'll take it. So now I will probably stick with the rose sword. Used a little bit of access earlier. Just a little bit. So any damage? Kind of curious. Is that less damage, I wonder? It's a little bit more. Seems like it's kind of random, isn't it? I was thinking he was going to aim it towards me more frequently, but sometimes he just aims it haphazardly. It's like, up sometimes, down, I don't fucking know. If it was smart, he would aim it down all the time, because that forces me to jump. Like so. But I guess he's expecting me to jump more often. Ouch. Of course, I don't need to be super, super careful here, because... we will definitely find more safe rooms. Like, there's no question. We're gonna be okay. I could fight Devil again. Now, we've got a few more levels under our belt, but man, I don't think I want to fuck with that man ever, like, anymore ever. I think that man is too scary for me. So, actually, you know what? You know what? What I think I will do, though? I think I will indeed fight him, because we need to get back to the little waypoint area. Let's do that. So... if this man gives me a lot of trouble, I will heal, or I'll just run away. Ouch. Oh, he does melee when you get... You know what? I'm just gonna leave. This guy's already kicking my ass. Okay. That's scary. Or I could just go the other way. I could go the long way, I guess. I really thought, man, I had a chance there. Is there anything to be worried about in the other areas? Not quite as much. Pride cometh before a fall, dude. I was like, you know what? We did pretty well last time. We can handle him. I was a fool. Don't be like me, fam. Do not repeat my bold claims. I go that way, so I need to... How do I exit here normally, then? Because I can't... Not that way. I gotta kill this fool. It was nice because there was, yeah, that one time earlier where I was able to kind of just jump past him. It worked out pretty well. I'd really be ashamed to have to do this fight again. Oh, that was scary. So, is there a guy underneath here? There is not. There might be one down here, though. No, there's not. Okay, good. I think there's gonna be some... Yeah, there's one down here. No, that's not good. In this area again. I think there are more of these fools, but I think I have enough to heal again, so I will do that. We'll do that. I'll get enough to be dangerous once again. Fighting tooth and nail just to get back to the safety area, man. And you know this was intentional. They intentionally made it a gauntlet to get to and from that battle, that boss battle. They knew what they were doing. And I'm sure there are people who have been in my situation where they fought the boss, but it was a really tough fight, and at the end they had to struggle just to get past the regular enemies. It's just part of the fun, part of the experience. Okay. I was gonna say, I know there's definitely more of the... Oh, heck. More of the fellas. Oh my god, I'm just trying to jump over you, dude. Not that deep. There we go. There's two of you, of course there are. Why wouldn't there be two of you? You know what? Since these guys are being such meanies, I was gonna leave them alone, but now... I feel like this is deserved. With all the trouble they're giving me. Of course, they don't drop anything, but still, it's more for the principle of the matter. Alright, so we go not down this way, but down this way. Oh, that's a dead end. I'm full of shit. I get a stylish suit? Oh boy. Lucky me. So I'm gonna drop back down, which means kind of going all around, but that's okay. Ouch. Going down. Okay, now... these guys are much less scary. I think this is fine. Oh, I turned my back for 1 sec. Yeah, these guys are... Despite looking very menacing, they're actually, like, pretty easy to deal with. They have a set pattern. They will not deviate. Just annoying, because you have to kind of wait. Because you don't always know where... You don't always, like, know how far they will go. I got one of them. The Dullahan, yeah. They're an enemy I definitely recognize from Symphony. The room where you first encounter them in Symphony is a lot harder. Ouch. They're a lot harder to deal with because it's a much smaller room. This room, you have lots of wiggle room. It's pretty much a blind axing. Blindly axing them a question. Okay, so now I just go up. We'll be in the clear. Ouch. Oh, look at that. We one-shot the siren now. Finally! Sanctuary. It's been so long. What's up, White Flare? Good to see you, bud. You're catching me at a triumphant moment. We just reached a save point that we had to struggle to reach. This game has been very good, but it's also been kicking my ass a little bit. It's an enjoyable ass kicking, but this game is tough. But, I mean, I think any good Castlevania game is going to have the challenge cranked up to 11, so that's just part of the experience. I had to take the long way out of here because the short way out had me having to go past a literal... His name was Devil, so literal Satan. And he is very mean. We beat him once, but he's a respawning enemy that is extremely not nice. And I was like, you know what? I'm not afraid of taking the scenic route if it is the safer route. Even if it is more long on the tooth, it's okay. I don't mind. So we need to drop down. Boy, just hanging out, just vibing. Yeah, White Flare knows the feeling of a tough but enjoyable game. Tough but satisfying. So now we, I guess, keep dropping south? Yeah, because we need to kind of come down. Really, we just need to get to the other waypoint. That'll lead us to the battle arena area. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll just keep dropping down then. And picking up Cure Curses because we might need more of those in our future, methinks. Got pretty good damage now. We got a couple levels, of course, which is nice. And every time you level, your damage goes up just a little bit. It's not huge, but it adds up. Am I new to the Castlevania scene? I would say I'm mildly new. I have never played this game. This is a first playthrough. But it is my third overall Castlevania playthrough. Castlevania game that I've played. Because we played Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. Those are the other two I've played. Both very good. Like, extremely good games. But I will confess I'm more partial to the Metroidvania style games. Such as this one and Symphony. Rondo of Blood, of course, is more of a traditional game. Traditional Castlevania game. But yeah, there's still a bajillion Castlevania games I've never played. Metroidvania and otherwise. I've never played any of the like original games. I mean, I've played them, but I've never like played them very. I'm not very good at them, so I didn't get very far. What it comes down to, these games kick my ass. I think I see what's going to happen with the battle arena, by the way. We're going to enter it, we're going to start exploring, and it's going to kind of go up, and then down, and then it's going to circle back, and it's going to bring us to the room in which we're about to save, actually. I think that's how it's going to work. How it's going to twerk. Match. Oh, I need to go down. There we go. The hidden room OCD. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, I do check a lot of walls. I mean, I know I've not found all of them. But you're right. Maybe I should be checking more of them because, yeah, those might be instances of walls that could have a little something waiting for us. I wonder if we're gonna actually buy one anytime. So let's check this wall right here, for instance. Cause yeah, that's got a few spots that could maybe be a thing. Whoops. There we go. Really, I just need to take the shortcut area, not the shortcuts, the waypoints. So we need to take this back to the battle arena. Ouch. 1 damage. 1 damage, but still knocked me on my ass. That will work. Boop. Yeah, the Castlevania hidden room OCD, yeah. So, like, if there's any obvious ones here, we're a little bit far away. Thinking if there was one that was, like, super close by. Actually, here's where we need to be. Let's get back to it, friends. We got what we need. You got what I need. But you say he's just a friend. We need to go up and then go down. And go down. It's pretty high quality. You know what? That's the thing. That's the thing. I'm sure it is exceptionally good. Because say what you will about the sexy time artists, porn artists, and illustrators, furry artists. Say what you will. But, I mean, the art takes a lot of time, takes a lot of dedication. Some people are willing to pay top dollar for the commissions. I mean, it's a fucking enterprise, man. It's not like little, you know, scrungy ass stick figure. This is some real shit that people are into. And you gotta embrace it, man. Yeah, here's the Fallen Angel. There's a King Crimson song called Fallen Angel that I like a lot. These ladies are scary. Of course, I have no dark resistance, nor do I have light damage. There she goes. She's a scary fight. We got that shit. First time we fought her, we were losing a lot of health, and it got down to brass tacks. And you'll note that there's not a lot of save points here, so it was a scary time when we first encountered her. On to the battle arena. I am scared of this place, but we'll find out. Dedicated to their craft, their Minecraft, if you will. What's up, Corey? Scrungy ass stick figures, you know it, bud. Corey knows the scrungy ass naked stick figures. Because that's what my illustrative smut would be. Oh, it's a boss battle, by the way. I wonder if it's gonna be a boss rush, maybe? I guess they give you every single... Oh, no, I don't want that. I guess they give you every single utility item. Keep the axes. Thank you very much. Step beyond will be to test your ability in the battle arena. Mind power will be drained. Oh, no magic! Oh, shit. Not be able to leave until you are defeated. We did save. You may be rewarded for your efforts. Alright, so no magic. Ouch. No music either, for that matter. Now, of course, it's going to be fighting a bunch of enemies and probably bosses, I'm guessing, too. Ouch. The lack of music is very off-putting. I actually figured it was going to be bosses. Yep. But I'm relieved that it's enemies. Enemies we've mostly dealt with already. I'm gonna go out on a limb and suggest we probably won't get this first try. We might not be high enough level to, like, really do this in earnest. Oh, this motherfucker. Oh, there's two of you? You kidding me? Ouch. Ouch. Nobody puts baby in a corner, but apparently I put myself in a corner. Ouch. One of them's out. He's out of there. Whew. Is there a second witch? There is. Jeez, a pushover. That was a third one, though. Goddamn. Down she goes. And there goes the battle. Do I get items or healing items that I can use? Guess there's nothing stopping me. Might not be a good idea. Some hearts back. So, is this a save zone? Oh, fuck. Oh, maybe that's like your option to leave. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. So he dropped hard ring, which we've already gotten before. Ouch. It's a shame that there was no indication that this was going to be like the next area. Is that it wasn't the boss door, it was like a standard opening. Which is a shame. Oh shit. One more hit and I'm out. Oops. Oh, of course. Okay. We're gonna break their win. That's right. Well, I'm not surprised the Battle Arena does not fuck around. As we were warned, it does indeed not fuck around. The thing is, we don't really have a lot of other options. It's either we keep bouncing off the Battle Arena or we fight Dracula and beat the game. I'm almost inclined to go for fighting Dracula. I mean, the Battle Arena is interesting for sure. I don't know, man. You saw that there's like several layers to it. I don't think I have what it takes, man. I think I could maybe go another layer or two in, but I think after a certain point, I don't think I could reach the end of it. So I think we're probably too inexperienced or underleveled. So instead, I think I'm gonna go for the big man on campus. And I wonder if we unlock anything else upon defeating the big man on campus. Like, I wonder if there's any side stories or anything, because sometimes you get like alternate modes or alternate side stories in games like this. Maybe we could see something from Hugh's perspective. I don't know. Let's warp out. Rapid fire bazooka. It's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, but we were warned ahead of time. The Battle Arena ain't nothing to fuck with. And against my better judgment, I fucked with it. And lessons were learned and then re-emphasized. Oh, is that the wrong one? I am actually a dumbass. That was the one I needed. God damn it. Shout outs to getting flashbanged. There we go. Getting flashbunged. Flashbunged. The entire empty. That's exactly it. Like, I'm scared to even attempt to commit to the full thing. So, like, I'd be happy to try it again, maybe, but like, I would not make any bold claims that I've got what it takes. I am kind of curious what the reward is, though. I hope it's something real fucking cool. I'm gonna save, of course, because this is all the thing of nightmares. I need to go down. That's why. Ouch. I'm sure it's a real good reward, whatever it is. It's cool that you played this game, though, Corey. There's cards. Oh, that would explain it then. There's some badass cards, probably. It's so silly, though, because for one thing, you can't use cards in that area. And that's obviously the hardest part of the game. I'm sure it's harder than the Dracula fight. So the idea that, you know, you would get these amazing cards that probably can do amazing, like, extremely flashy things. But then, it's like, well, that's a hard... Like, what else am I going to use it for? So I guess it kind of... Feels like you can't get to enjoy these things you worked hard to unlock. Oh, this is wind damage he's hitting me with, but I don't think I have the wind card. Scary skeletons, they do. You have to throw bones at me. I wonder if they're like ripping their own bones and throwing it at me, or if they are sourcing the bones elsewhere. Alright, Dracula fight. Let's fucking do this thing, man. Let's run it back. I'm gonna just run past these guys. You have the final key. Man, we might be beating this thing tonight. I wasn't sure it was gonna be happening tonight specifically. I was thinking maybe tomorrow. But at the rate we're going... I mean, I've got another hour and a half of stream time left. So I can go till 12:30, thereabouts. So like I said, unless there's like some cool side path areas, or like extra spin-off things, or like some kind of... Unless we unlock something cool that we want to check out after fighting Dracula. This might be the end, my friends. Ceremonial room, here we go. They're lying around bones. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe they're just bones that are just chilling. That probably leads down to the chamber. Oh, never mind. That leads to the actual place. There's be no snow, like bonus areas there, obviously. Oh, there's nothing down here. I thought maybe there'd be like a save point or something. Wishful thinking, I know. Okay, well. Yeah, there's stuff on the other side of this wall, obviously. That would do you no good. Alright, here we go, friends. There's Dracula, there's our master. It is just as we expected. Time for the right is upon us, he says. Not today, motherfucker. You know, it's not the same because we don't have the really cheesy dialogue or kind of delivery, the voice acting from Symphony of the Night and the intro, the prologue. What an emotional display! Throws wine glass, but don't fool yourself. Imagine, right, if we had this all voice acted to us with like scrungy GBA speaker voices somehow. He's trying to tickle our pride, it seems. The glory at the expense of others, he says. That's what it is. That's what Hugh craved, and it nearly brought him to ruin. Despicable blight. Mankind ill needs saviors such as you. How do you toy with his soul? Does that mean we're equipping the toy rings? What was that noise? Sounds like birds. Oh. Speaking of birds, actually those are bats, Alex. I have a garlic sword. It's a really annoying attack. Ouch. So it's about, what is it, 114 damage, I think? If I'm on the nose. Ouch. Wow, that's a tough one to dodge. Seems like it's 58. I'm actually going to switch off to maybe fire. Yeah, it seems like getting far away from him is the strat. Is it a predictable cycling of sorts? Now it's fire. Is it going to be blue bats now? No, seems like it's kind of all over the place. Ouch. Have to wait for him to fully spawn. There we go. That's a tough one. What I might even do, because we do have, that is obviously an electrical attack, what I might even do is I might switch to the one that heals us with electric damage. And just deal with the fact that we're not going to do as much damage to him necessarily. Electric attacks heal the character while reducing magic, yeah. Oh, but we can't do it forever, though. Yeah, we do it pretty well, though. So when that attack hits us, it'll actually heal us a little bit. Not much, but it will heal us a little bit. That's the only attack we really seem to struggle with. Everything else is pretty easy to deal with. And of course, this is obviously just the first phase. There's no way the battle will be that simple. Heal 12. That's pretty good. Pretty good. The garlic weakness. I do love me some garlic. Yeah. So that's the first phase. He's sad. If we got the level out of it. Dragula. Does that mean he's gonna dress in drag? I sure fucking hope so, Corey. That'd be so cool. Need my full power. Is he gonna slurp the man? I need your help, you. Don't let him escape. Get him out of here, man. Get him to safety. Can I go back and save, by the way? Banish Dracula, make sure you get out. Will do, fam. Oh my god, really? Are you really gonna let me do this? Alright. You got it, fam. I'm gonna take care of Dracula, but real quick, let me go save my game. I cannot believe the game lets me do this. That's so hilarious. Usually you have to do it all in one shot, but alright. Alright, I'm not gonna complain. Unless this is the bad ending. What if me, like, giving the extra 2 minutes allows Dracula to ascend to Mega Satan form, and now the world is plunged into darkness? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, usually, like, the door is closed behind you. Usually you don't get this opportunity. And he's an easy enough fight, especially because we only really were getting hit by that one attack. And we have a way to heal from that one attack now, so it's a non-issue, let's be honest. But I'm not gonna turn my nose up at the opportunity to gamify this shit a little bit more. So what I need to do is switch back to my big damage, my big dammy dams. I could play with a hammer. I guess if there was ever a time to fuck with the hammer, this is it, because this is all like jokes time now. Ouch. The hammer is a big fucking joke. A big heavy ass joke, except I'm taking big damage, man. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be fucking around. Saber's right here. I'm gonna try fighting this man a little bit longer. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, no jokey times with the hammers for me. Time to just save. Actually, hold on, I'm gonna switch off from this ridiculous thing. I guess we'll go with the rose sword for a bit, but I have a feeling I'll probably need something quicker. It's gonna drag the ditches. Oh, there you go. Burn through the witches. Actually, well, I don't know if Dracula would be the one to be against the witches, but I know what you mean, though. I gotta go piss. Exactly. It's like, dude, I need this breather. Very nice of Dracula to be so patient with us. Ouch. What I tried to do was this, but I flubbed the input. So I need to go back around. Yo, Pineapple, what's up, bud? Thank you, Pineapple. You're just in time to hopefully witness us defeat Dracula once and for all. Did my controller get unplugged? Yeah, there we go. I think I clicked away by accident. Yo, what's up, Mr. Cash? We got the Pineapple friends. What's up, friends? Doing some Counter-Strike. Oh, very nice. Do you have any clips you want to share? Because... oh, hold on. I need to figure out where I'm going. It is... I think we just go down. Okay. Thank you for that raid. Yeah, if you have any clips you want to share, you're welcome to post them in the chat. Whenever somebody raids, sometimes I get caught up in the moment and I forget to ask. But I try to ask if there's any clips you want to share, because you've done me a solid by raiding me. The least I could do is ask if there's anything I can show off, anything you want to plug real quick. Flubbing the inputs is what you gotta do. I mean, sometimes you have no choice. Especially when you're playing on a PS3 controller. It's a little bit awkward, for me at least, just because I'm not really used to it, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Dracula's like, what's taking him so long? Yeah, so we just defeated the first form of Dracula, and much to my surprise, there's this ominous glow, but the door was open, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and save real quick, so don't mind me. What's up, Bob? Okay, no worries, Pineapple. If you had any clips from either tonight or from a previous stream, you're welcome to post it. We would all watch it together. Because like I said, you did me a solid by rating me. The least I can offer is some kind of way to shine the spotlight on you, my friend. But yeah, Castlevania's been good. This is the first of the, what I think is 3 Game Boy Advance Castlevania games. It's part of the Castlevania Advanced trilogy on Steam. So if you recognize this kind of overlay, it's all part of the Castlevania Advanced Collection. I think it's also on Xbox and PlayStation, and I think it's on the Nintendo Switch as well. But I'm playing the Steam version, like the PS3 controller. And like I said, this is what I think is the final version of the final boss battle. So here we go, friends. Dracula's gonna get spanked. This is Elden Ring. This is the 2-dimensional precursor to Elden Ring. Oh my god. Big man on campus with lasers. Are those nipple lasers, to be clear? Let's be up here chucking axes, don't mind me. Is he teleporting? He is. But he's only weak or vulnerable, ouch, when his eyeballs open. When his balls are exposed. Exposed balls mean exposed vulnerability. It's a little bit scary since we don't know what the attacks look like. Ouch. Can I break those? Can I break those cuffs? I can break these cuffs. Oh, I'm poisoned. Oh, that's not good. This is why I saved all of my use items, man. I knew there was going to be antidotes, there was going to be curses. I knew this was coming. Like the art style, though, yeah, that's one of the nice things about just Castlevania in general. Always really on point with the cool art style. Kind of the gothic vibes we were talking about earlier. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is especially mine, that's for sure. It's a pretty hefty battle arena we're in right now. Actually, where are we on the map? I think we're in a place outside of space and time right now. Oh, are you just gonna let me wail on you right now? It'd be real cool of you, bro. An attack is very generous. I bet there's gonna be even a more final form. Oh, that's this one, okay. A lot of damage, though. This guy's not nice. Shockingly. Actually, can I do the thing where I get healed by fire? If this is technically a fire attack, let's find out. Oh, it might be a rock attack, actually. Let's do that, because I do have earth defense. Is it this guy? Yeah. Oh, it's too slow. Oh, okay, it still damaged me. Maybe it's fire then. Since we turned gray afterwards, I was thinking maybe it was rock damage. That's okay, that's okay. So let's get back to it and try again. There was no way it was going to be a one-time, a first try kind of situation. What's up, Focus? Did I beat the arena? I tried it once, and I got a taste of what awaited us. Now I was like, you know what? This ain't it. I do not have the experience. I'm lacking the experience, and I'm lacking the numbers, like the damage and the levels and the health to do it. So I said, you know what? It's not worth it. If I could spend hours grinding it out, maybe I could get somewhere with it, but I think I'd rather put this game to bed. The grungy gothic. I mean, there's definitely some grunge in parts of this game for sure. I mean, I think the castle is pretty pristine, but yeah, there is absolutely some grunge to it for sure. Rock on hit, but then it sets you on fire. Yeah, I was thinking it was either fire or rock, but sometimes whenever we get hit by certain elements, our character will like glow a certain color, and I always wonder if that means that's like the element we got hit by. So we can see if it's fire, but it might be none of those things, and it might be something you just can't like resist. Or maybe it's dark energy, which is its own element that we so far have no way of resisting. Grungy goth, like body horror, I could see that. I'm just going to do this. Just going to do this real quick. Let's chuck some axes at him. Just going to do those things now. Ouch, but now I'm poisoned, right? I remember this last time. Yeah, I'm going to assume that he has a truly final form, because this isn't like This isn't big time, big dick energy Dracula enough. I feel like it's gonna be more spicy. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, so let's try the other theory. If it lets me resist fire. What am I doing? That one? Yes. It's a fire attack seal. Nope. So yeah, so I think you just cannot resist it. It's gonna hurt. That's just how it goes. Fire sword. I think I'll stick with current one. I sure like that attack. It does a lot of damage too. Damn, does a lot of damage. It's pretty brutal. Actually, I wonder if you can break those. I guess I could always try this stupid ass thing that I love dearly. We'll try it. I don't know. I'm not convinced you can break them. But if you can, this would make them a complete non-issue. We'll try it. It makes the remedial low-level enemies also a complete non-issue. It's pretty stupid. But it's not always a good idea to use. Here we go. In some situations, but whenever you have a lot of projectiles that are destructible, it's very nice. Let's find out. Oh, never actually did the thing. Nope, cannot break him. So you just gotta hope to the high heavens you can get around them. Because yeah, there really seems like there's no way to resist them, to absorb them, to block them. You just have to not get hit by them and hope to the high heavens you can do it. So, back to this thing. Oh, really? I guess the iframes didn't last long enough. That's a shame. And just like that, I'm at about half health. It's scary, man. But this attack is extremely generous, because they just kind of let you fuck him up, man. It's kind of nice. And again, I do have healing items. It's not like I'm, you know, completely on my own here. And maybe I need to, like, run the direct... Oh, fuck, I jumped into one. I guess you have to, like, run in the direction of the fire or something. At least gives you a little bit more of a chance to react. I wonder if I should try absorbing the poison. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if it's really poison. It's not really earth damage, is the thing. Or plant, I guess. I guess that's what it is. It's more... well, no, I think I actually have poison resistance, don't I? Poison absorption. That one I probably could absorb. Definitely don't want to be on the ground when that's going off, because I think it's causing fire to happen. I usually I like to not use consumable items during a boss battle, but I think I'll make an exception, since this man is presumably the end-all be-all. Since I am all there is. Okay, so here comes the final big dick swinging form. Here we go. Maybe. Okay, or not. Oh, he just... 600 damage? Wow! So, 625 damage. My max damage is 920. So I need to make sure I am topped off completely when he enters that form. Yeah, that's just mean. I wonder if I'm underleveled for this fight. I just kind of assumed that this was an acceptable amount, but now... yeah, I only have... yeah, I really don't have a lot of healing items. I have a combined... so 3 times 20 is 60. 160. So I have 210 healable HP. That's not much. That is not much, so... I have to... just never get hit by whatever attack that was. That is where... Oh my... I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad that it chased me that far and that the animation for the door opening is what got my ass. Ridiculous. I would sure hope I'm not considered underleveled right now. Right, we're level 45? Yeah, 45. I don't think we're overleveled either. I haven't done any grinding though. I'm hoping the game wouldn't require that, or expect it, I suppose. Maybe I need to up my defense. Let's maybe try that actually. So Star bracelet. Power depends on which arm it's on. Oh, right, that's kind of cool. So it would raise defense a little bit. Intelligence goes up a little bit. Everything goes up, but strength goes down quite a bit. Yeah, defense going up sounds kind of nice. We can get it to 650, which is not much. Get it to 680, which is pretty good. No luck, but we don't care. That's fine. Oops. So that would get us to 720 defense. That's pretty good. Just to go partway through, yeah. Is there a way we can get into the arena and then like exit and then save your progress and go back? I guess if you could like grind it out. I would rather not do grinding a whole lot, but I mean, yeah, if I needed more levels, I guess that would be one way to do it. Anything else for as far as like getting our defense up a little bit? I know there's arm guard, which actually would be a downgrade, and there's also hard ring, I think. Yeah, hard ring would go up a bit, but our strength would suffer quite a bit. I think 700 is probably pretty good. Or 720, I guess. Let's try that. Just because our intelligence goes up. This does a little bit more damage. Yeah, there's no checkpoints. Yeah, I think I still have this way to exit. So if you could exit, go and save your progress and try again. I mean, yeah, you could just kind of grind it, I guess. Oh, just the poison. Well, that's fine. It's pretty easy to get around. Yeah. Hard to make that jump. I do appreciate the heads up on that, Corey. That is helpful. Alright, it's 200 instead of 280, I think. Oh, fuck. Or 250. So we've already lost more health than we can heal. That's reassuring. That's not good. And it seems like it covers the whole arena, too. That attack is rough. Oh, shit, that's not good. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and use all of our healing items. Actually, no, let's try the other thing. So... plant attacks. There's one that's poison, right? Yeah, gotta be this one. Here we go. So it does heal poison. Oh, okay, so that is something, I suppose. It's not much, but it's something. So if we need more health, you can get like 12 at a time with those little poison hits. I'm dead. Ooh, yeah. I don't know, maybe, what if I try to jump past him? I guess I've never tried it. Let's try to jump past him. Or, oh, what if I just do this? What if I just high jump? Maybe if I just high jump. Maybe there really is a... let's go back to cursed ring. Yeah, maybe there really is like a limited range for it. I guess I haven't really seen entirely how far that stretches. So maybe there is actually a chance. Let's try that. Anything else I wanted to change up? Try to pole vault over him, yeah. If we try the high jump or the winged jump, and even try to get behind him, that might be an option. And this crescent attack is not going to reach us through the door again. That was a one-time thing. No more. No more of that. Thank you very much. This thing has such a good arc for reaching the bad guys from all the directions. Yeah, that high jump is pretty slick. Gonna fight this man once again out of space and time. I like how he hesitates for a moment afterwards. That attack is very exploitable when you're on this platform. It's pretty sweet. Okay, there's that one. So I haven't taken any poison damage yet. Or any damage at all yet, so I don't need to absorb anything. Damn, it reaches all the way up here. Okay, what if I try to get past him? The attack's over, but... yeah, it really reaches that far, too. Ouch. I was gonna try to jump past him, but he is a tall glass of water. Ouch. Flowers or Christmas candy? I hope the answer is yes. Yeah, it really does cover the whole arena. God damn, this attack is nutty. Also, I think I figured out when he raises one hand, it's the poison attack. I guess that should... well, no, it's fine. It's very little damage. Very little healing, it is. When he raises one hand, it's poison. When it's two hands, it's the fire attack. And if it's no hands, it's the laser. Oh, never mind. I guess it... oh, it's when there's a little blinky noise. When there's no blinky noise, it's the... whatchamacallit. It's a laser. Here's the big one. Ouch. I didn't see any down here. Maybe, yeah, maybe dropping... oh, fuck you. Maybe dropping down and running the opposite direction instead of jumping over. Did I save after I equipped the cursed rings? Yes, I did. What about armor, by the way? Steel armor. I mean, defense is the main thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's just defense, honestly. Now, I could always go back to the strength rings. The one time I actually got him to his second phase was from using the strength rings, but then he one-shot me with that real big scary attack that... I mean, I'm not even sure what happened. It was like an image of himself shot forward, and then suddenly the number 625 appeared, and I was sad. Does the magic carry over? Or do I have to reactivate it here, I guess? It is a sad number. When your max health is 920, that is it's a sobering thing to see. Uh-oh. Ouch. Man, yeah. No, every indication I've seen says that thing... oh. Says that thing reaches for a million years. I'm not going down there. It's too scary. When he turns... good to know, when you jump behind him, he will turn around and it will suck. Also, it's worth noting that when he does that poison attack, he's like still doing his thing. He's not gonna like wait for the poison to stop. He will continue to do other things. Also, I did see somebody point out he's got the xenomorph shoulders, and it is pretty sick. It's really cool. And xenomorph tails too, I suppose, but the shoulders are pretty sick. Hard to do much damage from this attack, obviously. Oh, shit. Is he gonna do the big one? Yes, he is. Oh, fuck. Fuck, why'd I do that? That was silly. Another one? Oof. Alright, time to use literally all of our healing items. It's worth noting, if I use all of my healing items, we will still get one shot by whatever that crazy attack was last time, so this is only a band-aid, but at least would hopefully allow us to get to that second phase and maybe get more experience with it. Get a little bit closer. There we go. Oh, it's still reach though. Oh, that's fire damage. Good to know. I have no more healing. I bet that's not even his final form, whatever he's blinking right now. So he like, okay, so he just launches. Dumb dead. Okay, it's 555. I think sticking with the cursed rings is where it's at because, I mean, 625 versus 555. I don't know. I don't know if it makes enough difference. I think I just need to not get hit. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. I think defense doesn't mean shit. Just don't get hit, fam. It's so easy. Yes, I think that's what it's gonna be. Now, granted, our strength doesn't go up that high. 640. I guess the nice thing about the cursed ring is that they increase intelligence. So our utility weapons are more effective, which is nice too. Yeah, I think it's a trade-off I'm willing to go for, honestly. Just don't get hit. Yeah, it's so easy. It's possible that charge attack. We'll try it. We'll see if it's considered a fire attack. There's like a fire trail to it, and if it is a fire attack, then we can absorb it. But it looks like he's kind of tackling us. Looks like it's more of a physical attack. But we'll see. We'll see. Go in naked. That is a very bold idea. What I really ought to do is not maybe so much go in naked, but go in with a stylish suit. Or maybe a night suit, even. Maybe a night suit is like a sexy robe. Try to seduce him. Although this is Dracula, let's be honest. The whole thing about sexy vampires has been a thing for centuries. So, if anything, he's going to try to seduce us. And succeed. Lucky for him, I put the suck in succeed. Turn up strong, I see. Ouch. Come up here so I can spank your booty. Please and thank you. Unfortunate placement where it launches like right where you're standing in that platform. Couple hits in there. He really was. I mean, what's the original like basis for like the sexy vampires? I don't think it was. I mean, I know Vlad the Impaler was like the IRL variant of Dracula, but there was like an actual poet. I think it was Alfred Lord Tennyson who was like this like basis of like the sexy vampire, not actually a vampire obviously, but like the sexy castle dwelling lad who was super charismatic and everyone loved him, and he was like this historical basis for what we now know as like the sexy vampire. Also, I'd miscounted the amount of health we heal. I think I had not considered something. Because we actually get up to 300, not 200, but still. Hold comfort, I would say. It's weird, because sometimes I'm able to get into a pixel-perfect spot where he can't hit me. Oh, fuck, I was too close. Oh, it was Lord Byron, that was it, yeah. Could always bust out the ice thing. I could always bust out the ice thing, that's a good point, too. That would let me continue hitting through him, actually, yeah. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, actually. It's always kind of a pain in the butt, just kind of switching off. But it would be 2 moves, obviously. So not the end of the world. Did he? Oh no, that's right. I've probably jumped into it. Leave me alone. Was it Bram Stoker? Well, he was the one who wrote Dracula, right? Like the original story. I'm just thinking like, I think Bram Stoker was like thinking of somebody when he wrote the story of Dracula. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting my wires crossed. I might just be spouting nonsense, but I thought there was like some kind of like what we know as Dracula is kind of an amalgamation of lots of different things. Well, you're right. There was the actual Dracula that was the book, the novel. Let's try with just the ice for a bit and see how that goes, because at least we're able to reach him. Well, sometimes. Got good range, obviously, but kind of need that momentum, that rhythm. Oh, it's this. Okay, that lasted longer than I wanted it to, but we still didn't take any damage. Oh, it still hit me though. That's a shame. So, I mean, obviously it clears him out. Yeah, I can't rely on it as the thing. That's a shame. That's okay. It was still good to try out. Antidote and potions. Not poisons, potions. So instead, I will do... Yeah, I would say, if nothing else, yeah, I would switch to the heal me with curse, with, heal me with, curse damage, or poison damage, that's what it's called. What is it again? Is it that one? Heals, martial arts. Oh, it's down here. It's gonna be... this one? Poison. Okay, cool. There it is. I think that's it. We'll just leave that on for a bit. Can tickle him from just a little bit, just the tip. The big one, yep. Whoa! Oh, fuck. Nothing. Doing the dive kick would help at all. It's fine. Hit me, snake. Oh, what if I get damage boost with these things? Oh my god, what if we just crack the code? Let these things beat the shit out of us. Oh, but they disappear. What if that was it? Just let these things beat the shit out of us, and then we damage boost through the fire shit. Oh, but I'm still getting poisoned. Oh, it's because I ran out of magic. That's what it is. You run out of magic. Okay, okay. This thing is cheese proof, man. We've tried everything to like fuck with this man, and he is unfuckable. I can't be too mad about it. There's the massive hammer. There's the martial arts. I mean, the claws are cool, but I think the rose sword is really where it's at. Oh, sure. It's going too fast, apparently. It's gonna be the big one. Yep. Oh. It's even spawned in the ceiling, too, dude. Oh, it's the big one again, yep. Is that GG? Not quite, not quite. I've got more healing. Oh, we can recover magic, which is nice. That's good. so he's gotten into his second phase. All right, so I was saying that we're gonna try the thing where we absorb fire. This is a stretch, man. I don't expect this to work. Should I just let him hit me and find out? Yep. Yeah, no way. No fucking way. Not terribly surprising. Wouldn't that just be so cheesy? You could just absorb that, what is very much considered a fuck you attack. This thing is supposed to hurt. I think we just stick with the Rose Sword, man. I think that's what it's gonna come down to. I mean, sometimes we can switch off to the poison absorption, but we can't rely on it. Yeah, that is some fuck you damage. I think what the game is really trying to instill upon me is don't let yourself get hit by this attack. If you let yourself get hit by this attack, just start over. And you know, I can respect the fact that this game has something like that. I mean, this is not my first Castlevania game, obviously, but I don't think I've ever played a Metroidvania game where there's a boss battle, or like the final boss battle, has an attack where if you get hit by it, you are just expected to lose the fight. Like, usually it's like, okay, I can't get hit by it a lot, but I have a little bit of wiggle room. This is a battle where it's like, if you fuck up when it comes to this one attack, then start over. You have to start over entirely. And it's also worth noting that we don't know if this is it. Like, there could be more where that came from. He's like changed color a little bit, but there's no indication that it's like his final form necessarily. So he could have more tricks up his sleeve. He could turn into like an even bigger scary dude. Who freaking knows, man? It's uncharted territory. That's a shame that he reached me with that. Off to a not good start. I've hit him very little and he's hit me a lot. Now that attack we could probably absorb his fire damage, of course. And if we had some kind of light attack thing, I'm sure we could do better damage against him. But I suspect that those kinds of cards need to be acquired from Cool Place, the cool scary place. Oh, it's a shame that reached me. I was hoping it wouldn't. Give me one sec. I gotta use the little hobbit's room. We'll try this a little bit longer. I don't think we're beating this tonight, fam. We'll continue to bounce off this guy, but this might have to go into tomorrow. Give me one sec. I gotta use the restroom. One sec. Okay, I am back. Let's continue. Continue trying to figure this guy out, man. This guy is tough. But he's not the final boss. He is the final boss for a reason. I think there might be some other things we could potentially try. Oh, right. Luck increases. Yeah, so there's defense increases by 25%. I mean, that would just not be a bad idea. Doesn't cost a ton of magic. Defense goes up to 900. That's pretty respectable, right? Yeah, it's almost like a question of how high can we raise our defense? I get it to 950. But man, our strength fucking tanks, though. We at that point, it's very much a focus on intelligence as being like the big damage dealer. So that would be pretty rough. 950 defense. The thing is, too, is that it's not that much of a difference, too. I mean, we will still get summarily screwed over by these big attacks he's throwing at us. So there's only so much defense in the world that we can pull out of here. This means that speedrunners, when they fight this guy, this means they just can't ever get hit by anything. Because surely if you fight this guy in anything less than level 30 or 40, you're just going to get one shot. Try this with even more defense. And the big one. Guess I might as well stay here. Oof. And it was a lot less. You know what? I think I will try exactly what we were talking about just now. Let's try the hard ring. Double hard ring. All defense all the way. We're turtling, man. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to get hit by that. I'm playing like garbage right now, but let's see if we can change that. I mean, 200, like 100 damage hurts, but it's not nearly as bad as 200. God, our damage is pitiful. We're doing about half the damage we were doing earlier, so it is quite the trade-off. Nice of him to do this twice in a row, though. That's convenient. That's actually a lot worse, too, actually. That's kind of surprising. Oh, it's because we removed the curse ring, that's right. So our intelligence did go down quite a bit. Actually, what I could be doing is I could be doing this when he's doing that. So let's try that next time. It's cool that he's doing that attack. Said he's doing this one. Okay, yeah, diving into him does nothing. Yeah, there is no way to avoid that, man. You just got to accept it. Take it on the chin. Get into that rhythm. It's kind of you kind of have to get that pattern down, but once you got it, it is nice. Oh, I was too slow on like trying to pick it up. There you go. That's what I was trying to do up there, but I was too slow on the input. It's the big one. Oh shit. There we go. That's what I was trying to do earlier. So now we have time to do a little bit of extra hits against this guy. Not much, but some. Nothing else, we're getting a lot of experience with this first fight. Ouch, the first form of the fight. Just eating all the food. Slurping it all down, man. I suspect we're about to enter the second phase then. couldn't quite make it there, though. Hopefully soon. I would like to see the second phase. Not so much to ask, is it? Ah, shit, I was too slow. Good thing I left a lot of these. Kind of a shame because this is a pretty cool mechanic, but you only really need it. You only need it really a couple times in the game. Oh, that's scary. Okay, that's... Well, it's... Ow, it's shitty, but... At least it means we're on to the next part. So here's the part where he... Oh, he went down! I guess I have to jump up. Yeah. Jump up and over. Don't try to duck below him. It's not gonna work. So... Man, I don't know. I feel like we keep trying all these different strategies of... upping our... trading off offense for defense, that kind of thing. Every step of the way, it seems like we get to the second phase and then we get got. So, I think it really is just a matter of just don't get hit, man. I think I will... Let's go back to the original build. Let's try this, the double strength. Let's go all offense. Continue with the rose sword. Now that we've gotten more confidence with avoiding certain attacks with more regularity, that big fire attack notwithstanding, I mean, maybe if we just get into that second phase quick enough, the fire attack won't even be a problem. Maybe that's the thing. Damage him to the point where that doesn't even become an issue. Wishful thinking. Something I've grown very good at over the past couple of hours. We'll say an hour. I think it's been an hour since I've been doing this, right? Doing some lasers. Who's doing that? Of course, I don't have the spinny thing right now, so yeah, I kind of just take the L on doing more damage to that guy there. If I hold the attack, it doesn't do the spinnies. Oops, too much. Oh. Good damage. He's probably gonna do the fire attack now. And his infinite bullshit. Yep. Oh. That's the worst. When you get hit by the very first fireball, because that means you can... The iframes can last such that you can get hit by a second one. I'm just gonna do a second one. I actually might be about to die right here. Okay, we lived. Oh, that's a shame he reached me with that. That's a shame. Really, it's a sweet spot as far as being able to reach him. Good damage. But I guess I should go ahead and slurp all of our healing items down. And I really hate the idea of having to grind off stream for this, especially because I wouldn't really have an opportunity to do any grinding off stream. So I'd have to do a bunch of it on stream, and that just sounds so boring for me and for the viewers. I guess it's not much better than just watching me bounce off this boss battle constantly. Oh, you actually reached me? That's silly. And of course you can't hit him while he's kind of having that happen, that little animation. Oh my god, okay, so... I guess sometimes he goes high and sometimes he go low. I guess I don't know how you predict that. Guess I'll stick with double cursed ring. Maybe I need to look up some strategies for this guy, like... Or just for certain attacks. As I was thinking I could just jump... Oh, that's the wrong way. I was thinking I could just jump over that attack or jump below it, but... Neither of those approaches work. Maybe I could try the high jump. The high jump might just be what's needed here. An unfortunate amount of trial and error, though. And it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't just... You know, restart the fight levels of damage. It is like you... I hit you with this one attack, you automatically have lost. Goes up or down at a certain pace. Yeah, it's almost like I need to kind of... Maybe it's like a momentum thing. It's like I need to kind of guide him or have him kind of like tail, like a, what's the word? kind of lead him a little bit in a certain way. Like maybe he's tailing me in a way that is that I can kind of influence. So yeah, I think maybe starting with a high jump might be a way to like ensure some distance. Ouch. I think running away is still the right strat, honestly, for that attack. Because running towards it does me no good. Shame we can't, like, hit other parts of him. Gotta be the eyeball. Dracula and his eyeball fetish. Big one, yep. Okay. Yeah, one hit so far, not too bad. Whip. And some more free hits. Not enough to go to the second phase yet, but we're getting there. Shame I can't reach him with the axe from here. Yeah, not quite. Got one extra hit there just for funsies. It's being very merciful, only doing that fire attack once. This is our best run at it so far. Okay. So we just wait. Or I get a free... I get exactly one tick of the heel with that fire attack. I go up or down fast to avoid it, yeah. Just gonna spawn on the other side of me. So we go up high. It's going up again. Where are you? Show yourself. Whoa. What? Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? So he turns into an eyeball friend. Okay. So now he's got like a completely different pattern. So the high jump works, but it makes me really lose track of him. I wonder, how much damage does this do to you fools? I think they might have a single hit point. And if they have a single hit point, we have just a tool to displace them. Ouch. Okay, well, never mind. They can still hit me. Sure like that attack, don't you? Yeah, I think... No, I don't know. Maybe there's something to this. And then using the axes for, like, as a primary damage dealer. It's a little scrungy. Oh! Third time? No, just two that time. He likes to kind of circle around a bunch, spawning infinite bats. There's a floating eyeball, which is a classic Dracula motif, apparently, floating eyeballs and such. Well, now that we've kind of found a way to possibly make this work, I might actually like this better than having to deal with that one bullshit fire attack, so I guess we'll take it. Ouch. It's doing less damage to me. I need to try to find opportunities with the axes. I just want to talk. I just want to ask a couple questions. That tackle attack is just non-negotiable. 4 times? Does that mean he's getting desperate? I mean, his desperation is my gain. And I'm doing pitiful damage. I'm doing pitiful damage, and he's mostly not hitting me, but I will eventually run out of axe juice. So I can only rely on it for so long. Seems like the number of lunges he does is fairly at random. I don't think it's, like, indicative of how much damage he's taken. Oh, I just jumped into him. That's a shame. And again. Sure like that one, don't you? Seems like he spawns up top. Ooh, coming down. My god. Yeah, no damage on him that time, or very little at least. Think I used all my healing items? I did not. Using them all now. This might be a war of attrition. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Oh, that's a shame. He's wisely trying to tackle us in that eyeball form, too. Unfortunately for me, it's working for him. All I can do is hope that he has very little health. But wishing that on the final boss is a fool's errand, I feel. Ouch. Yeah, not a single hit. I wonder if the axe is a poor choice, but at least with the axe I've got like a really good and a good arc that I know pretty well. I mean, the daggers, I don't know if the daggers would pierce through the bats. That's the thing. Whereas I know the axes pierce. Oh shit. I guess there's always the stopwatch too, but I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. Then maybe the stopwatch. Stopwatch is expensive though. Shit. Yeah, he likes to. I think it's a set pattern. I don't think he's rotating around me. I think he's rotating around those particular platforms. I just feel like our damage output is not high enough. What I might need to do... I like this idea of using the ice shield thing to like give us some extra defense. Because it's real easy to just accidentally jump into those things by accident. And when that happens, the ice projectile shield things do help significantly. Oh shit. But they can only do so much, obviously. Maybe sticking with the rose sword. Maybe sticking with this guy. Because, I mean, as long as I... The problem is... A problem that I seem to have is I don't always know where he spawns. Once I get a beat on him, it's not too bad, but... It's trying to... It's like a matter of trying to pick up where he is after he finishes his tackle attack. But I think once I have like a decent beat on him, I think maybe trying for that, I don't know, the problem is, I mean, the good thing about the sword, of course, that has an extraordinary reach and takes to the bats pretty well, but getting in a position to damage the eye, that's the hard part. The axe helps. The axe helps a lot, but I'm just not sure about relying on it as the exclusive damage dealer. Oh, whoops. But once again, extraordinarily grateful that there won't be more of this attack after that first phase is done. And the other thing too is, once again, I'm not convinced that that's the final phase. Could be more after that. More the poison. Not the fire attack. I'm not going to complain as long as it's not the fire attack. This is my nemesis at this point. Speak of the devil. Oh, I jumped right into it, dang it. We're still doing okay, though. As long as he doesn't, just as long as he doesn't spam it, that's all I ask. It's not too much to ask, right? There we go, we're in a very good position. free damage. There we go. Good, good, good. So we'll lead him around. So there he is. Okay, but that's the thing too. The bats will chase you in addition to rotating around. So good damage. Oh, yeah, that damage is pretty rough though. The ice might just be my best bet. I mean, I wasn't truly appreciating how much those little ice orbs were protecting us. So for me to get close... Oh, yeah. For me to get close to damage him with the sword. Yeah, I think that's not it. I mean... Okay, I was thinking maybe I could try just jumping around. Now, I think the ice thing really is the key here. So... let's do this then. I'll continue to use the rose sword for the first fight, for the first part of the fight for sure. But I think what I might do is... Of course, I have a decent bit of heart restoration things, don't I? Heart high, recover 25, recover 10. Yeah, I can restore quite a bit of heart, quite a few hearts. So, if nothing else... yeah, maybe relying on the axe to be the damage dealer will be the key there. And if that is the case, then I would focus on technique for our build. So for the start... the start actually might go full strength ring. I don't know, does it really matter? Let's stick with the cursed ring, it's fine. Maybe I shouldn't be min-maxing too hard. Let's be reasonable about how we approach the details here. Oops. Miss me with that big crescent attack, please. So yeah, we'll start with the rose sword and the cursed ring configuration, and then for that second phase, we'll switch to the ice orb, rotating ice orbs, and then all technique. All technique focused, and then we'll just hedge our bets on our special items. Utility item, that is. I think that's probably our best bet. The only other item I could think of would be the cross. I don't think holy water would be a good idea here because he's never on the ground, and holy water is, so far as I can tell, a thing that is only for ground attacks. Man, I'm actually tempted to restart, but nah, I ain't about that. It's more experience. More experience, but yeah, 2 hits from the get-go from that attack is pretty brutal. Cross is a real good one, though. Yeah, cross is really good. He'd be really good on this particular phase right here. But I don't know if I trust my ability to line up the horizontal shot with an enemy that's just rotating constantly. You know, kind of orbiting around us. This is kind of unfortunate. I'd rather be down there. Nothing else that gives us good practice on how to time this. At least with the cross, you can kind of get that like second attempt, where if you jump over it, it kind of it boomerangs back. That's kind of slick. So that would be neat just on its own. Oof. Yeah, it's not even a matter of just trying to stay in one place and hunker down. Yeah, that is by far the hardest. It does make me wonder if there's something that I'm just not considering. I mean, I do recognize that, of course, there are cards I don't have. Ouch. Cards I don't have, some of which are easy, well, would be probably not too hard to farm for. And the overworld areas, just the standard areas. And then, of course, there's the cards you can only get in the battle arena. But beyond that, like, I wonder if there's something else I'm just not considering. Like, if there's a mechanic I haven't thought about. Or if there is something I haven't noticed about this attack on, like, how to dodge it properly. At least we figured out that big fuck you attack that was really giving us trouble with that second phase. We've pretty much got that second phase. I think we got the general idea figured out. Expects you to use the cards to deal with. I guess that's the thing. Like this one, of course, this is, I think, fire damage. So I think that makes sense. But man, I legitimately do not know how to deal with that fire attack. We tried earth, or, we tried fire. There is a wind, earth, wind, and fire. Yes, I know the joke is there. There is a wind element. We don't have the card for it, but it does exist. But I'm pretty sure it's not wind. Ah, shucks. I'm kind of tempted on whether or not I should, like, check a guide to see, yeah, like, if there's some strat that I really should know about. If not just for that fire attack. The rest of it I think we can deal with. Ooh, 3 of those is not what I was hoping to see. Oh, am I dead? Alright, let's time to pump all the items. Pound damage or whomp damage? Pound damage or whomp damage? Are we talking about, like... When I think pound, I think... like Pokemon, like there's a move in Pokemon called Pound. And when I think Womp, I think of the Womps from Mario. The one that informed us that those aren't spikes. No, man, those are dicks. What about a knuckle sandwich? Delicious. Alright, time for... oh, we're gonna switch over to the ice. Attack with the balls. I always attack balls first. No, man, these are dicks. Oh, here he is. Ouch. Got one cheeky little hit on him. It was indeed cheeky. Sure like that attack, don't you? I think I hit him once. Like how you can't hit him when he's disappearing, but you can hit the bats when he's disappearing. Oh, right, I said we were going to go into more technique focused, or intelligence focused. So, I would of course lower defense a bit. If there were things that could increase defense and intelligence at the cost of strength, I would gladly accept it. Or at the cost of luck, even. Best we can do is raise defense a little bit. Yeah. Nah, maybe we just stick with what we have, actually. He's not even... yeah, it is not exactly a very confrontational strategy he's going with. He's just kind of floating aimlessly. Well, it's not aimless, but it is a set pattern. What's up, whale? But enough talk. I'm trying to think if there was like a good eyeball, a good like optometrist pun that he could throw at us. Here's his defense. I guess I want to raise intelligence more, but I'm sad about the idea of lowering defense. We don't have a lot of options for that. We'll try it. We'll try it and see how it goes. Am I doing less damage in the world? Intelligence is 640. What is it with the cursed ring? Let's go down. I thought I was doing 28 damage, now I'm doing 21. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that attack, right? He's having a ball. I see pain in your future. Alright, friends, this will be our last attempt. We are getting pretty close to 12:30, which is what I think I will say is kind of our quitting time going forward. It's kind of a middle ground between the 12 o'clock, the midnight stopping point we've been sticking to for a while now, and the good old days of the 1 a.m. stopping time, back when I was a eligible bachelor. So we're trying to find that good middle ground, right? We are most assuredly not beating this tonight, but we'll try it again tomorrow night. I will not guarantee we're gonna beat this tomorrow night. I feel like I really haven't gotten terribly close, but at least we've seen this second phase. It'll be the last time for Dracula, says Corey. Well, I appreciate your vote of confidence. I won't make any promises, but we're gonna give it our all. This man's gonna be so sad he ever fucked with us. Yeah, you see we're doing 28 right now. And our intelligence is 540. Now, is our utility items based on intelligence? Or is it based on strength? I always thought it was intelligence. But maybe I've had it wrong all this time. Ouch. We're gonna give it our sum, our partial. One little hit for funsies. Can I get up there? There we go. Is it laser time? It is laser time. I like laser time. That's the best. That's the best pattern we can hope for. In fact, if I could get that laser attack again, I'd be your best friend forever. Never mind, I'm never your best friend ever, Dracula. Friendship with Dracula ended. It's never really started to begin with, really. Here comes the fire times. Yep. Yep. More laser times, okay. Will I be in it? Will I be able to outdamage him? Get him into the next form? Yes, we can. So with that, well, for one thing, gonna stick with this thing. Oh, there we go. Stick with that for sure. I'm kind of curious if we stick with the current build. I wonder what the axe damage looks like. Oh, he's right there. Yeah, 28. That's so weird. So when we raise intelligence, our damage goes down. Maybe it's based on strength then. That's so bizarre. What about this? What if I do this? What if I go full defense? Hard ring and hard ring. All defense. $21, yeah. I think it's based on strength. That's crazy. I would have never guessed that strength is the determining damage decider for whip and utility weapons. Unless it's like maybe certain utility weapons are different. Maybe like axe because you're throwing it with your arms. Maybe that's why. So maybe like daggers and axes, they're governing attribute of strength. But like magic flask or holy water, maybe that's intelligence. It's not like Dark Souls where there's a faith metric statistic. Oh shit. Oh, too far, too far. I gotta slurp all the healing items. Whoa, we got a little bit close there. So I started a little bit too early. Magic is it? Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Like maximum magic and effectiveness of magic. So in our case, right at this exact moment, that of course would be this thing, the ice orbs. Oh shit! Good to know that that is like standard melee is unchanged, but when he's charging, he is in charge. That was some good damage right there. Also, I think we found I think he just picks up where he leaves off. I think he respawns maybe down here. So now I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna see if he's like waiting right down here. Okay, he's not. Never mind. Oh, well, yeah, he was. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, it seems like being down here closer towards the bottom might just be the strat then. Absorbed all the healing items, so what we have is what we've got left. What you see is what you get. How bizarre. How bizarre. Oh my god, is that the motherfucking... that 190 song that is... just it is the 90 song, Whale? I don't know the name of the song. It's probably How Bizarre. The cassette beats. Oh, the Pokemon like. Yeah. I remember you saying you were trying it out and that you're liking it a lot the other day. It says it's 10 out of 10. That's good. That's a gosh darn good good recommendation then. Okay, now he's ending up top, because for all that he was ending down below is actually kind of nice. I think we're doing a little bit more damage to him, and he hasn't hit us in a moment. In exactly 1 moment. Ooh, that's scary. There we go. Couple hits there. We'll take it. Oh, that's a little scary. I figured he'd start back up around here. Ouch. Okay, well, he did hit us there. So if there is indeed a magical third form, we might be about to see it at the rate we're going. Of course, our damage is pretty pitiful. But it's consistent. We're getting more hits, which is good. Which might just be enough. Hopefully it's enough. One more. Seems like it's somewhere between 2 and 4. 2 and 4 lunges. What about 2 and 4 lunches? Well, that's something for another day. Ouch. Too low. We still have plenty of hearts left, and we also have heart recovery. I wonder if eyeballs have their own element that we can absorb if we had the right cards. Like fire and ice and everything else. It's kind of an unfortunate timing. Also, we determined that even just going for whip attack will also work. I think continuing to stick with the rock protection is the right strat. But if we run out of axe juice, we're not completely screwed. Whew. We're getting pretty low on health, though. Only so many mistakes are left. And of course, it only takes one slip with that attack for it to all come crashing down. This man's got the HP, man. He's got the hips. And his hips don't lie. His HP don't lie. Didn't even notice the eyeball in the middle there. In the middle of the background. I think this might be a 0 damage round this time right here. Yeah, I hit him 0 times. It wasn't for lack of trying. I was trying my best. And I was so spoiled. The final boss for Symphony of the Night was really a pushover if you had the right items. And it's not hard to get the right items, especially if you like exploring like I did in that game. So that like trained me to think, oh, Metroidvania final bosses are easy. Little did I know. Where are you? Probably coming around the bend. It's nice that when you kill off a bunch of the bats, he's naked for a second. Oh, now what? Third phase? Dialogue. Okay, let it be known. Let's not get excited. Let it be known. For the records. Let the court records show I did not get an achievement. I don't think we're done. I didn't see an achievement pop up. I'm not getting excited. When's he gonna turn into Mega Satan? As long as there's darkness and desire. Soul of man. What is a man? I actually thought about like throwing my controller, but I was like, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like I have like an area rug down here. It wouldn't hit very hard, but still, these things are valuable. And we'll be there to stomp your ass. Dude, I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous we're not done. We still haven't... I'm still nervous. Still haven't gotten an achievement. I know it's kind of meta, but that's how it's been. Oh, we also didn't level, but... You know what? I think we're good. I think we fucking did it, guys. Guys and gals. Looks like our master is healthy as well. I was bracing myself for, actually, I'm not dead. Man, decapitates our master, slurps his blood juice, turns into Big Dick Satan, and then I have to mute the stream or I have to like hide, like censor the screen because like a giant Dracula dick just slaps us all in the face. But now we are a vampire hunter. Q, my son, you have disappointed me. I'm gonna disown you formally. It administers so many spankings. Actually, he says I need to thank you. Your training must continue, or even begin anew. He was a load-bearing boss. Yeah, the castle fell apart after him, after he was taken care of. Train again like I was reborn. You become soft, I'll take over for you. If you become soft, I'll make you hard again. Or I'll get hard for you. Look forward to the challenge. We fucking did it. That's a tough fight. It's a really tough fight. It's a weird boss battle insofar as the first phase, I think, is way harder. If not just for that one attack, though. Like 1/3 of that final boss battle, the first phase, is a real dick slapper. God, that damage that tackle attack does is just otherworldly. But yeah, once you kind of find that, once you like figure out that the movement pattern the eyeball mode goes into, it really does become a matter of patience and platforming and like defensive, like kind of defensive plays. But good fucking game though. Good fucking game. A lot of the bosses in this game were actually quite forgiving. So it's surprising that the final boss was like such a big spike. Usually it's like there's like a ramp up, and then the final boss is like a significant challenge for sure. But that guy was rough. Of course, the goat demon boss, that was a tough one. Camilla was tough, but she was like, we had so many tools to absorb her damage. Like, she really wasn't too bad once we kind of like started to consider the magic more. Also, I'm thinking more about the magic and how Focus had to be the one who tell us, like, oh, by the way, the magic is a thing you need to like learn how to do, and you always have access to it. I thought you had to do something to unlock the question marks of like what does the combination mean. Turns out no, once you unlock the cards, you have the magic. The game just doesn't tell you what it is, so it's kind of a conveyance thing. If Focus hadn't told me that, I wonder how long it would have taken me to figure it out on my own, or if I would have ever figured it out on my own. What if I would have gotten all the way to Dracula and thought to myself, God damn, how do I get this man? As I would have been just using the whip on its own. You get Magician's password, Fireball, and put it on the name entry screen. I will do just that. So that means there's probably a bunch of extra little bonus things like that then. So maybe we could look up a bunch of those next time. Maybe we'll start next stream by looking up a bunch of the little bonus names you can unlock. I don't know what crossroads means. Up at the top, you see that? Above data select. So I can do a name change, or I think I just do this. I just say new game. Fireballs, yum. See what it does. Does it turn us into a fireball? I sure hope so. Because in Symphony of the Night, you could do a bunch of different kinds of playthroughs. Can I skip this? Yeah. You can do a bunch of different kinds of playthroughs as different characters. For instance, if you input your name as Richter in Symphony of the Night, you actually get to play through Symphony as Richter, which is pretty cool. I think there's also an Axe Knight variant, and I think there's one other, or Axe Armor, I guess. I think there's one other flavor of, like, weird character. Like, there's, like, Richter is not that weird, but some of them are more weird and are more strange, such as the Axe Knight. I wonder if this game has a few. Are we gonna burninate the castle side? So, of course, here's the intro for those who missed it previously. Do we still get to see Hugh and Nathan appear, or is it gonna be Hugh and his fireball friend? No, it's still Hugh and Nathan. Also, I wonder if there's anybody, when they first played this game, if they input their name as Fireball, or one of the other keywords, and unknowingly, like, did a weird playthrough and had no idea for the first time through. Okay, well, I don't actually see anything weird. Oh, we have everything. We have all the cards. I was hoping we get to play as a goofy character, but we have every single card. Now, it doesn't tell us what the combinations are. We have to figure those out on our own. But we can probably figure out a thing or two. Actually, for that matter. Well, no, yeah. So, just to kind of complete the thought. So, Black Dog. Hey there, Mom, I see the way you move. Power of Darkness, no surprise there. This is probably the Power of Light. So, we could use, like, the light sword attack, that kind of thing. Power of Light, yep. We already had Thunderbird. We never did find Griffin. It's probably Wind, right? Power of Wind. We had Manticore. We did not have Cockatrice. Power of Stone is separate from Earth. Shit, maybe that actually is what we would have used in that final boss then to resist that fire attack. Oh, man. I thought... See his name? He's Golem. He's made from Earth, right? I figured that was it. Okay, I get it now, but that's silly. I'm not actually mad, but it's like, god damn it, really? We had these first three. We had Mars. I don't think we had Diana. Goddess of the Moon and Hunting. And Goodwill Hunting. Potential of Creation. Interesting. Did not have Apollo. Music and Prophecy. Create Explosives? I mean, I don't know, dude. It's been a minute since my Greek mythology class in high school, but I don't remember Apollo being all about, yeah, man, let's fucking launch some M4s. Let's fucking launch some. Let's fucking detonate some C4s on a bridge. There's Neptune. Do we have Saturn? Agriculture and the father of Jupiter. Oh, what was it? Oh, you get familiars with Saturn. That's cool. There's my anus. Power of the heavens. Summoning. That's dope. There's Pluto. Potential of special. Cool. All right. Be Diana doesn't mean Wonder Woman. Yeah, so Diana, she is all about creation, right? Creation and light. We'll do that as a combo. How's that sound? Light and Diana. What do? Oh, little projectile launch. That's pretty cool. Takes a lot of juice. Takes a lot of magic, but that's pretty slick. One thing I'm kind of curious about. What if I end game? Or no, reset game. What if we rename our current save to Fireball? I wonder if it has to be done when you create a new save, or if it can be done because we have the name change. If you can just change it, you know, while you're in progress. Alex, why is it Hobbit with 3 T's? It was by accident. I just wanted to see what would happen. I was trying to count the number of extra characters, but I clicked one extra and it auto-finished for me. So yeah, if there was like any kids back in the day, or I guess adults, but anybody back in the day who just liked the name Fireball and gave themselves this name, and then when they started the game, they were like, wow, I've got a lot of cool cards and like great abilities. Like why is this? And never knew. Never understand why they were so overpowered from the get-go. Wonder if they ever figured out. They were ever able to put 2 and 2 together. Okay, so it's only for new saves. That makes sense. So, alright, well, that is Castlevania, Circle of the Moon. There it is. How appropriate, right? How the final attempt. I was saying this is the final one, boys and girls. I can't go any later than this one, but that was the one that led us to victory. So, when it was all on when we were putting all of our chips down, man, we were putting it all on the line, and we all managed to succeed. This game is good. This game is very good. Just like I think it was who said it? I think it was White Flare pointed out. There's obviously secrets I missed. There's obviously the battle arena that I determined very quickly was not for me. And so this was not a 100% playthrough, but I would say we did a pretty decent run through of this game. We got a lot of secrets, got a lot of cards, and I feel like we gave this game a fair shake. I feel like we freaking did that, man. White Flare says I've been summoned. Yeah. White Flare pointed out like, yo, Alex, your map is looking like Swiss cheese. There's a lot of holes in it. But yeah, that's right. Corey had faith. Corey never lost faith. Corey said, I believe, man, and I was not so sure, but he believed in me when I was not so convinced. But that is it for Castlevania Circle of the Moon. Like I said, solid game. If you liked any of the other Metroidvania, Castlevania style games, like, again, you know, I keep simping for Symphony of the Night, but it really is that good of a game. This one's a damn good one. There's 2 more in the collection. So if I say end game, there's 2 more. There's Harmony of Dissonance, and then there's Aria of Sorrow. I think these are both GBA games, and I know nothing about them. I've heard good things about them both, that they're both solid. And then, of course, if we wanted a more traditional Castlevania fare, there is Dracula X. Again, we've already played through Rondo of Blood, which is, by many measures, the superior game when compared to Dracula X. But we do have this in the collection for some reason. I don't think Dracula X ever came out on GBA, but maybe it did. For whatever reason, it's in this collection. I don't know why. And we'll probably play it at some point, even though we've already played through Rondo. Rondo of Blood is not in this collection. I know, it's kind of silly. But we've got more Castlevania in our future.